Hello everyone, my name's Caden. Welcome back to more Legend Heroes Trails Through Daybreak. Last time we got our request from the Jaeger child from I can't remember your place's name, but it's Fairy, so we have a new teammate here. But we found out where their camp is, and there's something really weird going on, and I'm very concerned what we're about to see here. Because something was happening to Ida. Like, her skin was changing. So, what exactly is going on here? I did do a little bit of farming off recording. I just went through this place one more time on very easy difficulty, just killing everything. But that's really it. Anyways. Alright, what's going on here?
This is awful.
What in the... What are you... Oh, what the... There it is. An Argenesis.
Why, Ida? Why are you doing this?
They've gone feral or something.
Those guys have got the same eyes as those hounds.
Yeah.
That's right. They're all lifeless shells of their former selves. Dolls that act purely on instinct.
Is that what's happening to you as well?
Maybe it's just karma at work. Divine retribution for our sins. Hard to say.
So that's why you wanted to get all the wire and gasoline. You're trying to burn yourselves. What is happening?
Oh, goddess. What happened 10 days ago?
You really want to know? Well, I'll tell you. The short version is... we were defeated. Completely and utterly.
That doesn't explain what's happening to your face.
And what's the long version?
It all began 2 weeks ago. We were cornered by one of the CID's Hercules units. I'd heard they pick fights with Jaegers and Calvert sometimes, so it wasn't too much of a shock. But in the end, we were no match for them. We found an opening in their formation and narrowly escaped. After that, we made our way to Cray and rested at their inn. Then we set up camp here and started brainstorming ideas for how to get back home.
That was probably the worst decision considering the location of the Genesis.
And that's when those bastards appeared. We were attacked by a band of merciless savages, led by 3 leaders whose power was unfathomable.
Melchior.
It was a massacre. They led us to ruin like lambs to the slaughter. They picked us off one by one, until no one remained.
What are they? One of them's Melchior.
No one. But me. The next thing I knew, I woke up here. When I came to, the first thing I saw was that device up there. It was emitting that ominous red light back then, too. My comrades were still breathing. They weren't exactly alive. All they could do was writhe and moan. It was like no one had any will of their own. I was the only one who could move of their own accord.
Jesus.
Except in the sunlight. I couldn't stand it anymore. And I didn't feel hunger. At least, not for a while. During the daytime, all I could do was cower in my tent and wait for night to fall.
What?
There was no way I could contact the rest of the Corps. Not in this state. And all of a sudden, I developed a strange craving.
Jesus
Our military
Christ.
monsters started coming back to life, and they were acting without orders, and my fallen comrades picked themselves off the ground. But as you can see, they aren't themselves.
I'm so sorry, Ida. That's horrible. Why would those people kill your men? Were they the ones responsible for turning them into that?
Yeah. I think they used that device up there to do it. I tried to climb the pillar a few times to get a closer look at it, but my body locks up every time I try. Almost like I'm being controlled by some unseen force.
So it won't allow her to stop it.
I'm not gonna dance to the tune of a puppet master. That's why I'm ending it all. With my own 2 hands.
She's only got limited time left before it takes control of her too, doesn't she? That's why she needs the gas.
No! You can't do that!
So, that's your endgame. You'd rather go out in a blaze of glory than die as a pawn in someone else's game.
You got it. The flames of purification come up all the time in ghoul-related legends, right? So it's time for me to burn. The longer I stand here with you, the harder it gets to stave off this insatiable hunger. It makes me want to suck up every last drop of blood in your bodies. It makes me want to feast on your flesh. Even Fairy looks like a nice appetizer.
God.
I could have that young lady as my main dish. But too bad that'd make a stringy-looking dude like you an unsavory last course.
Jeez.
Damn. Low blow.
Stop this nonsense right now, Ida. You aren't fooling anyone with this charade. You're still alive and in control, so we won't let you give up. We know you kept your distance from the villagers and tried to steer us out of harm's way, which you're still trying to do now. But why don't you consider Fairy's feelings for a moment?
Yeah.
She left her home for the first time in her life, charging into a world unknown to her, and tracked Van down, all so she could find you.
You just gonna abandon that?
And yes. If you really care about her, then you should at least be honest with her. You owe her that much. While we're at it, let's find a way to save you. We can find a better solution together, because that's what Arkride Solutions does. We help people.
Give this girl a little leeway and she starts acting like she owns the place. Now, normally, I wouldn't let my assistant sign me up for work, but she's right. This is a job for a Spriggan, so I'm all ears, Flame Eater.
Definitely a weird job, but part of it's all part of the job.
I don't mind bailing out someone who helped with Operation Mille Mirage.
Hey.
Van.
I was being honest about wanting to suck your blood, but I'll admit, it's not like me to surrender while there's still life in me. It wouldn't be right to throw it all away. I'd be spitting in the face of Commander Garant, my puppy-like rival and sister, and my old friends in Zephyr. Like my other sister, and the man I admired more than anyone. If I ended it all here, I wouldn't be able to face a single one of them. So I'll press on.
Ida, I'm so happy. See? Everything's going to be all right.
Oh, what a heartwarming scene. Those final lines moved me to tears.
Melchior.
Although I am a little perplexed as to how you alone maintained your sense of self.
Who are you?
But perhaps you had a stronger will to resist than that of your pathetic subordinates. You were the right hand of the Jaeger King, after all.
You!
Look what the cat dragged in.
Should have figured it was you. I might be a little off my game, but I could still sense you lurking in the shadows. You and those two Almada psychos left my comrades bleeding out on the ground.
They're Almada.
You'll pay for what you've done. Melchior of the Thorns.
Melchior of the Thorns.
The last piece of the puzzle finally falls into place.
Why, thank you. You saved me the effort of introducing myself.
Melchior of the Thorns.
Allow me to clarify one thing, though. I am a fresh hire for Almada. I was with friends of a different crew when we annihilated your unit. Although the job did still come from my current boss, so I suppose I'm splitting hairs.
What does Almada want these Genesis for?
That tracks. My unit wouldn't fall so easily to homegrown mafia goons. I take it you're the one who put that device up there?
That I did! I had the once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to experiment with bringing the dead back to life, and I seized it.
That's not at all what the function of our current Genesis does. The current Genesis that we have can change Van into that weird Grendel form. But do all the Genesis have different functions? This one bringing people back to life?
Yet our boss says the device is of little importance. Curious, no?
What?
What do you
The
mean?
hell are you on about?
Still, the experiment is in full swing, and nothing will stop it from reaching its apex.
No! Shit! Not good.
Wires!
Now let's throw a little twist into the mix.
What are you... No!
What's wrong, Ida?
Well, shit. This isn't good.
She's not gonna be able to control it.
You have to get out of here. Just forget about me and go. Run!
No.
Ida, no! Stay with us!
Sorry, Fairy.
How could he?
Damn it. That bastard's gonna pay. But we'll worry about him later. Ready your weapons, you two.
Fairy.
First order of business is calming her down. We'll get your sister back. I promise.
Right!
Come on.
We'll save you, Ida.
What fun! Let the bloodbath begin!
Here we go. Oh, Jesus, there's a lot of them. Zephyr Feather. What is this? Is this an S-Craft? No, it's not. I don't get a turn for a while.
I'll take you on.
Jesus Christ.
Get them all at once. Grab them right.
What heal?
One heal.
Thanks, pal.
Then. Full boost. Go
All right.
out.
Got a whole slew of them.
I think we just need to go straight for an S-Craft and take out as many as we can. Come on!
Vandalize!
Raid!
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Chance!
Go for it again.
Brace yourself!
Once more.
Vandalize!
Raid!
Give them your all. Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
All right.
Energy output at maximum. Activating skill.
Give me power.
Ingus Rampage.
You're finished. Ignis. Rampage.
All right.
Boost gauge limit broken.
It's just her now. I wouldn't have been able to deal with it if it was all of them at once.
Full boost. Go all out. Time to go all out. Activating skill.
Coin bullets.
Stay fast!
Look over here.
Something's coming! Get ready!
Shout Spear would also work.
Watch out, you guys. Something's coming.
Loading enemy stats. Certain arts will be more effective.
Huh?
Energy output at maximum.
Ardent Thorn.
Not getting free.
Protect!
Here goes. This'll hurt.
Keep it up. It's working. Full boost. Give them your all.
Aerial Buster!
It hurts. So hot.
Come on, hang in there. Sand Arrow.
Here goes.
Energy output at maximum.
This'll hurt.
Activating
About stun.
skill.
It's the end of the
All the
line.
way.
You're finished.
Go for it.
Rampage. He flinched.
Boost gauge limit broken. Additional
Lost
acid
Mobius.
drive.
This'll hurt.
Activating skill.
Aerial Buster! End it!
My head is splitting.
Okay.
Stronger than ever.
You're all pretty damn strong.
Ida! did the trick. She's back to normal.
Hang in there.
Great show. Bravo. In fact, it was so delightfully entertaining. I demand an encore.
Oh, piss off, Melchior.
Don't you dare!
Stop! No. Not good.
Ida! Snap out of it! Stop this right now! How can you be so cruel?
Sick in the head.
I gotta take out at least one of them.
Come on.
Hey, how come no one invited me to the party? I'm feeling left out.
Walter! Yeah!
Whoa there, big guy.
Your timing's been scarily on point, Direwolf.
I don't know why you're helping us, but thanks.
I just got done putting those rabid dogs in the ground. Then some timely help arrived. So I left the village in their capable hands.
Oh?
I finally found you. Enjoying your new life as a mafia exec, I take it?
Indeed. Well met, Enforcer number 8. I didn't think I'd run into you here. You'll have to excuse me for keeping my distance, though. Word on the street says you play very rough.
Well, now I understand why. I can somewhat understand, I guess. But Ouroboros probably wants to try and keep Melchior, or keep Alma in check or something.
Hey, don't be shy. I'm not gonna bite you. As long as you quit dragging out this game of keep away. I've got a list of questions from the Oathbreaker. So start running your mouth, or I'll run my fist through your face.
I'll pass. I'm a man who enjoys playing hard to get, so you'll have to chase me down if you want those answers. Besides, our goals may not be aligned, but they aren't in conflict either. Why don't you let me go?
Like hell I'd do that!
There! The Genesis!
The Genesis!
It's got a strange glow to it.
On that note, I shall bid you farewell.
It's nothing like the one we
You may
got.
do as you will with the device, assuming you don't die horrible, gruesome deaths, that is.
Get back here, you little bitch!
Well, I guess that's one problem taken care of, but
Don't worry about them.
yeah,
We got our own problems to deal with.
we still gotta deal with this. What the? Oh! Famished Flame Eater, Ghoul Ida. They fused! Ida! No! Fairy!
Fairy, no!
It's not her anymore! Please! Give me the Grendel, please!
Van!
Fine.
You shielded me and Agnes. Why?
What do you think? I obviously can't let my clients or part-timers get hurt on my watch. Shit's bad for the brand.
But how?
Damn it. I must have broke a rib. I'm not gonna be able to fight back in this state.
Shit!
Crap.
It's
What do I
like-
do?
It's like another Grendel form. This again.
Why'd she stop?
What the?
The Geneses are resonating with one another?
Why?
Got your butts kicked again, huh?
You! There!
What is that? Mare,
Well, well. If it ain't the sentient AI, what are you anyway? Are you really my hollow?
What kind of question is that? Of course I am. I'm the one and only Mare.
Then why do you not act like it otherwise?
Anyway, congrats! You unlocked a new power. So, ready to give it a whirl?
No time like the present. Bear the nightmare.
You bet!
Sweet! Let's do it then! Shardswell! The Grendel's all yours!
Do it. Let's go. Grendel. Once more.
Man, what's happening?
Huh?
She's resonating with Fairy, and it's feeding Van with energy.
Oh. Come on!
Here goes.
Let's do it. With Fairy. Ghoul Ida. Howling Roar. Howling Roar. Impede and hate up.
Full boost. Don't hold back, Dan.
Howling Roar. Rapid Onslaught.
Time to go all out. Take this.
Go! Cover!
Perfect chance.
A boost would work here. Energy output at maximum. Energy output at maximum. Activating skill.
Target
Go!
lit. You're trapped.
Storm Raid.
Time for some payback. Full boost. Don't hold back, Dan.
Savage Blade.
Flames protect us.
Howling Roar. Rapid Onslaught.
Perfect chance.
Let her go.
Energy output at maximum.
Cover. Zephyrus Blazer. Fine. There we go.
Full boost. Don't hold back, Dan.
I ain't.
Flames protect us. Take this.
Shark! Stun! Overcry.
You won't get away with this.
Probably an S-Craft.
Energy output at maximum.
There.
Deploying shield.
Come on! Girl Spike.
We'll take that. Time to go all out. Full boost. Don't hold back, Dan. All right, Dan.
Go!
Eat this.
Perfect chance.
Damn it!
Time for some payback. Full boost. Don't hold back, Dan. Take this.
Savage! More! Zephyrus Blazer.
Do your worst.
A boost would work here.
Cover!
Time for some
Resisting
payback.
Mew.
Full boost. Don't hold back, Dan. All right, Dan.
Howling Roar. Savage Blade.
Eat this.
Holy crap. Ida.
I'm impressed.
Ow.
Are you okay?
Couple bruises, but otherwise, I'm fine. But wish we could have got something out of Mare this time.
Thank goodness. Here, let me treat those wounds for...
Appreciate the thought, but I don't think it'll do any good.
No.
What?
No!
The goddess is calling them home.
And that means...
Late. True, but we can at least see her off.
No. I'm sorry.
Happy.
I didn't think you'd all come.
Hassan Al-Fade. Commander Geraint.
You have no idea how worried I've been, Farida.
I read your letter while we were on the road. It sounds like you've been through a lot.
Wish I could have put up more of a fight. But at least I jotted down what I learned about my attackers. Hopefully you can put those notes to good use, if you ever run into them.
Of course. We won't let your efforts be in vain. May you finally know peace, bearers of the Iron Shield.
No.
I'm sorry, Fairy.
I'm forever in your debt. Both of you. Thanks for giving me this chance to talk with my sweet little sister. One last time.
Ida.
Oh, Ida. You can't go. You still haven't told me those stories about your old core. You promised, remember?
Don't worry your pretty little head. I'm sure you can hear all about Zephyr from someone else. You can ask my other little sister, even.
Oh.
No, not from someone else.
Fee.
I want to hear them from you.
You still have so much growing up to do. I want you to get strong. That's why I need you to do one last thing for me. Finish me off.
Ida.
What?
Grant her final wish, Farida.
Happy.
If you hope to remain a warrior of our tribe, you must undergo this rite of passage.
Why?
Do not let her kindness go to waste.
Fairy, don't.
Stay out of this. If you will not bear witness to it, I ask that you avert your eyes or leave immediately.
Fairy.
I can't do it. I don't want to kill you.
Don't force the kid
Fairy.
to do this.
That's enough. Can't you see she isn't ready for this yet?
Don't force it.
This ain't a burden for a child to bear. So I'll bear it for her. It's my job to look out for my client.
I'll give you what you want. Goodbye.
Van.
The kid shouldn't have to kill
You
someone.
may be right.
I don't care if it's against what you want.
Don't go.
I'm sorry,
You've got to
Fairy.
grow up. At some point. But I guess there's no need to rush. Thanks again. I'm grateful for everything you've done. Farewell, Fairy. Commander? Zeno and Leo? Fee? Yes. I'll finally be seeing you again. Rutger.
Ida. Damn.
What in Adios' name happened here?
A lot. A hell of a lot. Several days later. September 12th. 2008, 4 p.m.
Neither of them have reacted since that day.
Strange. Sure enough, it's two different symbols.
It's obviously some kind of trigger, but I just can't put my finger on what.
And they seemingly have different powers, each one. It doesn't all just form Grendels, it seems. The one we had gave us the power of the Grendel, but this other one seems to have the power to raise the dead.
One thing's clear, though. That red Genesis caused all those Jaegers to turn into ghouls.
So each of the Genesis can do something different. That's a terrifying thought.
You said they were designed for researching biological activity, yeah?
How exactly could something like this be designed, though? How do you design something that can bring people back to life? That can turn them into ghouls?
Yes, that's what was written in the diaries anyway. Supposedly, they were used in the development of recovery arts like Tyr.
Really?
Maybe they somehow turned that ability on its head in this case.
I guess in a way, if you kind of... Tyr in general is a healing move. I guess if you somehow manage to overpower that to a certain degree, I guess you could, in theory, get some form of resurrection, couldn't you?
Either way, we can't take these things lightly.
Yeah, they're terrifying.
Agreed. I never imagined they would be abused like this. And by the Mafia of all people.
And there's still 6 more of these things. Who knows what other powers they could have and how they're being abused.
All the Genesis did was bring pain and suffering to Fairy and Ida.
I mean, that's not completely true. The one you held on to pretty much saved our asses.
Yeah, it's just dependent on how you use it, really.
It's the thing that suppressed the red Genesis. If that didn't happen, we would have been royally screwed.
Yeah.
And with 2 Genesis in our hands, that's 2 less for any evil bastards who want to get their greasy hands on them.
Exactly.
Now's not the time to throw in the towel. The fight hasn't even begun.
We've made good progress.
Oh, I know. I don't intend to stop here. Doing that would be a betrayal to the people who have suffered and died because of the Genesis. They're incredibly dangerous. No doubt about that. But that's precisely why I can't turn a blind eye to this. I hope the feeling is mutual. I'll still need your help, after all.
Of course.
And you'll have it. I already told you I'd pitch in however I can.
I still want to know more about Grendel.
But you don't have to pitch in here to get my help. You sure you want to keep working for someone like me?
Yeah.
You know full well I'm not like the cops or bracers. I do things my own way.
We're not exactly clean.
And that way isn't black, but it definitely ain't white either. Mine's like the color of a dark blue sky just before dawn. I don't want you to get stained from being too close.
Don't worry. That will never happen.
Anyas.
The act you performed for Ida just isn't in my nature. And I could not have stood in for Fairy in the way that you did. I'm not going to become a wholly different person if I stay by your side. I'm very much my own woman. And that's not about to change. I'm planning to stay right where I am. And I don't intend to leave anytime soon.
Well. Look who's strong here.
Damn. You're still raring for more even after all that's happened? You're either fearless or the chillest person I've ever met. There's some trouble stirring, that much is for sure. I don't just mean Almada.
Yeah, especially with Walter prowling around.
The Dire Wolf belongs to a pack of absolute wackos. And they're arguably more dangerous than the Mafia.
Ouroboros.
Right. I think I heard the name of their group. Wasn't it the Society?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'll tell you about them when the time's right. It feels like the CID's cooking up something fishy too. And while our interests sometimes align with the guilds, we're still not exactly buddy-buddy. The more I think about it, the more I realize we could use a few more allies.
Yeah?
Or at least another pair of hands.
Another pair of hands coming right up.
Fairy?
Oh, maybe I should knock before I shout.
Come in. Fairy!
Hold
what are you
up.
doing?
Fairy?
Are you joining?
Nice to see you guys.
I mean, obviously
Even if
you
it
are,
hasn't
but
been
come
super
on.
long. Thanks a bunch for all the help you gave me.
Is it alright for you to join us?
I know I should have given you like a billion thank yous after everything you did. Sorry.
Oh, there's no need to apologize. Nor is there any need to shower us in thanks.
Yeah, I got showered in Mira, so I'm good.
I'm rich.
You went back to your village after we split, right? And I'm guessing you came here with your dad this time.
Well, not exactly. He kinda sorta maybe disowned me.
What?
What?
What do you mean he disowned you?
What?
Well, I did disobey a direct order from the Corps, which is a big no-no.
Are you talking about when you refused to kill?
I'm also a little too weak for their tastes.
Bruh.
Abi told me to go on a journey. He wants me to see more of the world and expand my horizons and stuff. And that brought me right back to your doorstep. I owe you guys big time.
Huh.
You granted Ida's final wish and taught me an invaluable lesson. One I intend to carry with me for the rest of my life.
Well, someone like her wouldn't be out of place here, that's for sure.
And we warriors of Kruga always pay our debts. So, let me help you out with your work. I can do lots of things, so please hire me. You won't regret it, I promise.
Consider yourself hired.
No,
Welcome
Anya's-
to the Arc Ride Solutions team.
Anya's, I'm the one,
Hey,
I'm the boss!
It's my call, part-timer. You're not in charge of hiring.
Why am I not the boss of my own establishment?
Oh, I almost forgot. Abi asked me to give you this, Van.
Huh?
A letter? Oh no, I'm getting bad vibes already.
If you harm her, you're dead.
Guessing he wants me to look out for his darling daughter. Maybe he'll ask me to talk some sense into her or something.
Dear Van Arkwright, thank you in advance for indulging my daughter's selfish request. This was not the first time you aided one of our own. Once again, I was thoroughly impressed by your combat prowess, though I do not appreciate that you robbed my daughter of an opportunity to grow. I would be lying if I said I was not beside myself with anger. If you wish to make amends, you must rectify that loss by personally nurturing her development. You may be as harsh a taskmaster as you must. However, should you dare to make any untoward advances on her, you will either face death at the hands of our entire Corps, or be forced to take responsibility for your actions for the rest of your days. Regards, Hassan Al-Fayed.
Are you alright, Van? You're looking rather pale.
So what does it say?
Don't worry about it.
That's on a strict need-to-know basis. Anyway, where are you even gonna stay? What? He rented one of the upstairs rooms already?
Bruh. Bruh. I swear to God. Chapter 1. The young flame departs, and... Sam.
Gotta keep this up.
So we
Rank
should
up.
have a total of 46 points right now. Yep, we're good. Rank
Damn,
B.
That's pretty
Shield
generous. That's just about perfect.
That's rank.
Oh, I'm so happy.
Deductions total 3 Mira. Expenses 36,000. Wait, what? This time, fairy stats have risen thanks to the EOTM. Wait, what does EOTM mean? Wait. The character who performed the best during a chapter will be selected as the employee of the month. Oh, what? Oh, that's weird. Okay. Huh. So whoever I use the most and whoever performs the best ends up okay, that's weird. That's cool, though.
Farida Al-Fayed, reporting for duty.
All right.
I'm quick on my feet and pure chaos on the field. You won't regret having me around.
Resume. Faria Al-Fayed, 13 years old, 521 3301 Old Town. Career, member of the Warriors of Kruga. You are recruited. Faria has joined Arc Ride Solutions. That's another member. We now have 3 teammates, and it's kind of weird to think that we only have 3 teammates, and yet we're going into Chapter 2. We're going into Chapter 2 with only 3 teammates. That's what I meant to say. Alright, what are we getting to see? That's a boat. Blue moon. Ooh, a lot more Eastern style. Heavily Eastern, I would say. compared to what we've seen so far. Ooh. Cool dual swords. Are you our next teammate, perhaps? Nice.
Look over here!
Aaron.
It's Aaron!
What a beautiful dance.
Aaron! Over here! Look at me! He looked!
Pretty boy.
He's so hot!
Hell yeah! This guy's a genius! You damn tease! Give us some more!
He always gets so carried away.
Wow, 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 would you look at that?
The little conqueror of Lord So never disappoints, I see. You must be so proud to see your childhood friend doing well for himself.
Hey, Sal.
I suppose.
It was only a matter of time before we saw Hayway.
Though, I've got my eyes on someone better.
Is that so?
Anyway, I'm glad that tonight's show ended without incident. Do you think he was able to let off some steam?
I'd presume as much. So that's their move. Now then, who shall I have handle this in my absence?
Hey, Sal.
Even the dudes were falling for me by the end there. Not that I'm surprised. This is me we're talking about.
Wonderful work as always, Aaron, but must you rile up the crowd like that?
It's fun.
My fans deserve special treatment. If that bugs you so much, fire me.
Damn.
You know we can't afford to do that.
Nice.
Yeah, our shows wouldn't be half as popular if it weren't for you.
Even if you get us into a bunch of trouble, it's hard to deny the passion you bring to the stage.
Hey, he does what he likes what he does.
Like I always say, nothing beats a show where the performers are just as into it as the fans.
A true entertainer.
Except for the after party, of course. Speaking of which, the night is still young. Aaron! Say? Who lit a firecracker up your ass?
He doesn't look good.
The hell happened to you?
It was those outsiders again. They jumped us out of nowhere. Sid and Huang got sent to the clinic.
Those
Who's got
northern
sick hair?
bastards don't know when to give up.
Who's got really sick hair, gotta say. I like it. I dig it.
If that's how they want it. Let's play!
I think you probably are gonna be in our teammates. Dual swords. I think I may have seen you on the in the intro. Well, at least we have 3 teammates now. Dog. Public Bath Laguna, September 19th, 2008, 10:25. Chapter 2, Bright Star of the Dazzling City. Got scars all over him, it looks like.
That's the stuff. When it comes to saunas, nothing beats a good loily.
Van, are you in there? The floor is so chilly.
You've got to be kidding me.
Oh, you really are here.
Hell are you barging in on me for?
They told us at Monmar that you might be here right now, so we decided to join you for a soak. Speaking of, we should try the loyally. Is that a kind of bath? I only know hammams. It is. I don't know all the specifics, but I think the temperature control is different. Let's go find it.
What's a man gotta do to enjoy his bath time in peace?
Nah, man.
You know what? I'm going for a second soak later, and I'm treating myself to some gelato after.
I love Van. My man's awesome. Look at him sulk. I love him. He's great. I love my man. Yippee!
So cold and sweet. A perfect treat after a hot bath.
Exactly. Cold, sweet, and humble as can be.
What do you mean?
It's not trying to be something it's not. It's got no frills or gimmicks. Milk gelato relies on nailing the basics: flavor, texture, and temperature. That's exactly why it's the perfect pairing. Simple yet profound, just like a hot bath. It's pure relaxation condensed down into dessert form, like a cool breeze on a hot summer's day. It's moments like this that remind us why life's worth living.
I get it.
Probably. Van.
No, Van, I doubt he was kidding around at all.
So, why'd you come looking for me before lunch anyway? Thought I said we'd meet up in the afternoon.
Well, since Fary's still so new to the city, I wanted to help her get acclimated. We've been enjoying our morning off sightseeing together. You have to go out of your way for me. This is part of my training.
Got the lay of the land yet?
Let's see. The temple's in the 6th district. The, water one. You'll be attending Sunday school there, right? Yeah, I stopped in to say hello, but it's the only other district I've been to. The city is so huge. I have no idea how we'd plan for urban warfare here. Is that really an issue?
Guess she's still a Jaeger at heart. Listen, besides the odd business trip, we do all our gigs here in the capital. If you're gonna be working for me, you gotta learn your way around.
Right.
Don't worry, I'll show you the ropes.
What's on our itinerary?
We can't see the whole city in a day, but we can still make a dent while we handle some jobs. And since Fary's a combat vet, she ought to catch on quick. Don't go falling behind now.
Roger that.
Went to Montmartre for an early lunch. Yo! Began work for the day. Quest cannot be reported. Alright, let's go. Oh damn, I just remembered Paulette's old man once see me.
There you are, you buffoon.
Yep, that's me. What's up? Something urgent?
Hold on a sec, you'll find out soon enough. There we go. Take a look at this.
Oh, that's... Wow, they're like the galettes we had back in Cray.
From your reactions, I take it mine's just a good match for the real thing. Good, good.
More than good. It looks perfect to me. You did great as always, Victor.
Looks perfect. It tastes perfect, punk. Try one for yourself and you'll see.
Oh, thanks.
Thank you so much for that. That was wonderful. How'd you manage to figure out that recipe?
You kids told me about the food you had in the village, right? Well, I gleaned some more insight from an expert and decided to take a stab at recreating myself.
An expert? Who was it?
A vegetable supplier from Cray. He's in the back right now, but he'll be out on the main floor later.
I'm surprised you of all people want to recreate a recipe rather than come up with your own. Doesn't happen very often.
Well, after hearing your story, Yume said she wanted to try it and, you know.
Granddad can't say no to his precious little granddaughter. Of course.
I'll admit, it's been refreshing trying my hand at making something different. That's where you all come in. If you find more interesting dishes, I want to know. I won't put them on the menu, but I'll make them for free.
Really? Are you sure? I feel like we'd be imposing if we didn't give you anything in return.
It's fine. It'll help me flex my cooking muscles. Just give me the necessary ingredients and we'll call it even.
Sounds fair to me, especially since we'll get to take the dishes. We'll be sure to tell you about any good eats we find along the way, and you can work your magic.
Perfect. Looking forward to hearing what you kids find.
Interesting. Okay, cool. Well, we better get moving now. Gang, let's roll.
Oh, I just remembered something. Ida dropped this when we thought. Here.
Is that what I think it is? Is that a hollow core?
That's the hollow core she used to use.
Yeah, it is.
Yep, it is. You normally return this sort of thing to Eisenshield, but when I asked Commander Goering if they wanted it back, he said they didn't need it.
Well, of course they don't. That's because you should hold on to it, sport.
I think so too. It's only right you keep it. Yeah, maybe you guys are right. Yeah, it's probably what Ida wanted too. but she probably didn't want me to just have it. I think we can all make good use of it.
It's your call, since you know her better than we did. Let's keep a hold of it. I'm sure it'll come in handy for us all. That sound good to you?
Yeah, that sounds perfect.
The Salos Holocore. You can now change each party member's Holocore. Only Van can install Mare. Full value of your arts damage and max EP and your S boost effects change depending on the Holocore. Gotcha. Well, let's take a look at... Well, first off, we actually have 25 enemies logged. End of the chapter results going to Fairy. Sepith Mass, Sextuple kills, Shard skills. Tyrant Storm. Amalthea. Regulus Caliber. So let's take a look at Ormid stuff. Change Holocores.
I am Salos. I shall gladly provide support.
A holocore powered by a polite butler AI regenerates HP and increases attack when boosted. Interesting.
You sure are a handful.
I feel like I keep Mare on you. Salos. Whoa. Regen after acting. Increased physical and magic. And 60% accuracy. We'll keep what we've got for now. Can I make anything new? Oh, hi.
Hey, man. Oh, you're the guys who helped us out at the village. I didn't get to talk with you at the time, but I saw your truck pulled up out there.
Yeah, that was us. I think I remember seeing you too. General store, right? So what brings you... Oh, that's right. Mom sources veggies from Cry, right?
Me too. Hans here drops by every few days for delivery. You had quite the eventful stop out there from what he told me. Makes me proud to be your landlady.
I didn't get the chance to probably thank you before. We really owe it to you. We're finally settling back into our rhythm out there. Welcome anytime if you want to stop by.
That'd be lovely.
What'll it be, hun?
Sunny cheesecake. That's new.
Come back soon.
Pick something already. Be seeing
We've already eaten the family style galette. Can't move. Let's go ahead and eat the sunny cheese.
Love me a sugar rush.
Plus 10 strength to all allies now. Our next upgrade, we can get at 5 stars, we can get 250 HP to all allies. That's not bad. Not bad at all. That's quite a decent chunk, actually, isn't it?
More candy again.
Battle Times Issue 3. Kowloon Group share values are on the up and up. Just like that.
Stay out of trouble now.
Sorry, I'm just looking at stuff. Also, wait. Papers collected. 1 bond maxed. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Let's look at the book thing we just got. The Tyrol Times Issue 3. Kowloon... Whoa, what is that image? That's terrifying. Kowloon Financial Bank's investment reached all-time high. The Kowloon Financial Bank's assets ranked 7th among all the major banks of Zemuria in the first half continental financial report for this year, their highest ever result. Especially notable was that this marked the bank's first time surpassing Ilsheim's Ludo's development bank, known as the embodiment of the wealth of the Central East. However, Kowloon Financial Bank has no time to rest on its laurels, as it was just overtaken last year by Valis Investment Bank, another institution in the Central East. The Kowloon Financial Bank is the second largest financial institution in Calvard, just after the Bank of Edith, and forms the central pillar of the Kowloon Group, the largest investment group in the East. The bank influences numerous smaller financial institutions across the continent and has been steadily increasing its market share from year to year. But a fact that is of great significance not only to its investors but also to the Eastern population currently residing in the West. This means when Kowloon Financial Bank shows strong results like they did today, their investors become even more active in their investments than those belonging to other institutions, and every investment is full of hope. It therefore becomes vital for investors in the institution to learn how to ride this wave. The Kowloon Group's investments are also being supported by their recent movements to expand their shares in the Central East and Erabonia, emerging from their shell as the largest Eastern investment group in the Republic to become an international financial group. Companies affiliated with the Kowloon Group have also already been expanding into Crossbell as well as various other regions. Appraisals of the Kowloon Group's long-term strategy are also positive, as the group contributed to the smooth expansion of Republic industry in the Empire. It seems it's going to be worth keeping an eye on the future developments of the Kowloon Group. Expectations soar as Zifa takes the grand stage. Developed as the first independent orbit project by the Vern Company and the Republic, the Zifa is the next generation of combat orbits. Many of our readers have probably been keeping a close eye on this technology, and we're pleased to report that results from the usage of Zifa in the field have so far been extremely positive. So much so that the Vern Company has announced the development of a public use version of the orbit with the combat functions omitted. Zivas have plenty of functions outside their combat use, including communication and simple information processing. If the Zifa does indeed see public use, it could cause a significant shift in how we live and work. Several sponsors involved with the development are already testing out prototypes of the public version, and many of them have praised the prototypes for their functionality and versatility, both of which far surpass the current generation of orbital terminals. In fact, in communication and information processing over the orbital network, the public Zifa prototypes are said to be able to take the place of many orbital terminals currently in use today. Now, while there is plenty of excitement surrounding around the Zifa, our readers may be aware that there has been plenty of controversy surrounding its development. The Zifa was the first combat orbit project to be planned and developed without any contribution from the Epstein Foundation, a decision spurred on by the Republican government and Vern Company's desire for the country to cultivate its own technology. This decision to exclude the Foundation was initially met with heavy criticism. After all, combat orbits are the most specialized type of orbits, and it was an unwritten rule in the international community that the development of new ones must be done under the supervision of the Epstein Foundation. This caused concerns that development without the Foundation could lead to technical risk and make the Republic and Vern Company a laughingstock to the rest of the world. Yet looking at the results produced by the Zifa so far, we can safely say that there was no need to worry about such things. The Zifa and all of its cutting-edge functions have been performing flawlessly, and it seems that the distrust of the international community has been smoothed over as well. Zifas have begun to see use among bracers and others abroad. As of now, the details of the Zifa's creation as well as details about the organization's funding its development are still unclear, and as such, the voices criticizing the Zifa have not yet been completely silenced. It remains to be seen just how much the Zifa, with all the hopes and fears resting on it, will improve our lives in the long term. Society. The elusive phantom thief Grimcat strikes again. Uh-oh. It seems that signs of and thefts by Grimcat, the phantom thief who has been troubling the Republic for some time now, are once more on the rise, drawing eyes from across the continent. It has been a quarter of a century since the female phantom thief Grimcat first made an appearance. Although there are rumors that the Grimcat behind Slay's series of capers may in fact be a successor of or a copycat of the original, there's not enough substantial evidence to say either way. Regardless, if we consider the Grimcat who's been active in recent years to be the current Grimcat, then this current Grimcat appears to be returning to activity after a year-long hiatus. Little is known about this mysterious thief, including what she's been doing for the last year. As our readers may know, though Grimcat's identity is an enigma, it's no mystery that she is considered a chivalrous thief, targeting only corrupt politicians who amass wealth through underhanded means and corporations that build their fortunes on illegal activities. This has garnered her a dedicated fanbase who says her activities help alleviate the disgruntlement they feel towards shady companies and crooked politicians. The question then becomes whether or not a thief can ever be thought of as chivalrous. Though her targets may be seen as morally evil politicians and companies, she would still be charged with burglary if she were ever caught. And even if we look at her acts as a sort of justice, this vigilante activity doesn't suit the modern constitutional republic we live in. Opinions are split among the populace. Is Grimcat a necessary evil, or just another common crook? Interesting, so the Republic has its own Phantom Thief to worry about that's not Phantom Thief B. Culture, the diversifying notes of Republic musical culture. Since its founding, the Republic has cultivated a diverse musical culture. The chansons and operas of Oracion are perhaps the most well-known Republic musical genres across the continent, but have you heard of the new musical movements gaining popularity among the youth these days. First is rock, a rising genre from the last few years characterized by its quick tempo, use of mainly guitars and drums, and a shared theme of the spirit of youth rising up against the rigid rules of society. Though the genre itself isn't a new thing among youth culture, it was originally shunned as music for punks and ne'er-do-wells due to its aggressive style and lyrics that seemed to call for rebellion against social norms. In recent years, however, these prejudices against the genre has mellowed, and is now beginning to be seen as a good outlet for youth to express themselves. As it stands, the genre of rock is on the cusp of an era of expansion, with plenty of room for future development. Most of our readers have probably heard of rock, but many are quite familiar with the second genre topping current trends, idol pop. It's no surprise either, as the idol genre is still in a highly experimental stage, combining the vocal impact of a traditional songstress with the glamour of a movie actress or fashion model to produce an avant-garde style all its own. Currently, the fan base for the idol genre is limited and fanatical. Each idol is typically a young woman who has created a brand based on her image, much like a model or actress. The idol then performs song and dance routines that support and promote this brand image. This leads to a special individuality to the songs and dances that is the main enjoyment for fans of the genre. Even in this one niche of the underground musical culture, you can get a sense of the diversity and freedom of caliber where the idol genre is born. Whew. Well, let's talk about. I'm most interested in that Phantom Thief, though. It's the first time we're hearing of a Phantom Thief that's not actually freaking whatchamacallit. A Phantom Thief that's not Blue Blanc. While we're here, I want to save the game. We can apparently get us an item from the flower shop.
Why not take some
A
flowers
silver
with you?
vase. This is for Elaine. Small, elegant flower vase gives off an air of nobility. Why do I feel like this is a bad idea to get Elaine anything right now? Here, Elaine.
You shouldn't have.
And then there's a vent at a place. Yeah, that's about as descriptive as I could have gotten. Nice job, me. Here.
Stepping inside?
Feels good.
Welcome to
That's the stuff.
Relax.
I'm really working up a sweat. That was nice and refreshing.
Nice.
Come back anytime.
Whew. Sorry, I was checking stuff. Sorry, I'm just looking at stuff. So that's something. We also got an achievement for that. Visage Sauna, Chapter 2.
What's next?
Can we teleport anywhere right now? Nope. There's apparently a trophy for buying all 8 of those, for visiting all 8 of those,
Thanks for
spa
stopping
events
by.
or whatever.
Do you know what you want? I
There's
hope
a
to see
power
you again.
droplet.
Need something fixed?
I want my money. Oh, there's a bunch of new quartz I'm just noticing. Defense 2, cool. EP2, Rot. Earthen Verse. Time to cast Earth Arts is cut by 33%. Okay, so these are the bell moves. Quartz. Topaz Ring. Grants ADF and defense small when HP is low. Interesting. Level 2 is Freeze. Free attacks and crafts can freeze enemies. Aquaverse. Water Bell. Cobalt Ring grants HP regen when HP low. Burning Vase. Okay, these I can start to see the theming here. Insight and low. And nothing for those elements. Nice.
Hope to see you again soon.
Do you know what you want?
Sorry, I'm just looking at some.
I hope to see you again.
I'm just making sure to see things. Okay, we want to grab the bulletin board stuff. Been avoiding it long enough. Here's where we pick up most of our jobs.
Is this one of the guild's message boards? Actually, it's the district's public bulletin board. As you can see, it's mostly used for announcements or advertising.
If you want to find the stuff addressed to us, all you gotta do is reach around back. Blacking out blackmail. I want you to get rid of a certain guy's little black book. He has info on me that can't get out. I prefer if I could explain the details to you in person. I'll be waiting at Kayung in the Tyrol district. Thanks, Jess. Now and then, folks will reach out and contact me directly, but most of our jobs come to the boards like this.
Huh. I thought our jobs would involve more fighting. I was expecting, like, assassinations and stuff.
No.
People don't come to us with matters that violent. Do they?
Nah, every once in a while I've got to beat up a stalker or something, but that's about it.
And please allow me to deliver the beings from now on. Can we just hand them over to the police? What's that flyer there?
Seeking information on the Adamac thief Rimcat. Or any leads to your local police station. Promising information will be compensated with cash.
Never heard of them. A lady thief who's been operating Calvert for the past few years. They say she only steals from bad people, corrupt politicians, shady millionaires, and so on. Supposedly, once you receive a calling card from her, your fate is sealed. Wow, there are so many interesting people in the city. Because Grimcat never steals from the innocent, many people in Edith admire her.
They also say she scams around the city in a skimpy outfit you'd expect to see in a seedy club. Your righteous thief sounds more like a kinkster to me.
What's it? Don't say it.
The gossip prize are just making a big deal of her for sales. Nothing we need to worry about. So anyway, job boards. Let's go check the boards in the art districts and find some work to do. You need to complete semi-required 4 SPGs in order to advance story. You don't need to finish all requests available, but you may if you want to. Alright, I got some personal business I should squeeze into today, too. Connection events. Use free time to participate in a connection event with a specific character. If you complete all of 4 SPGs available during the day, you get an extra free time point. Okay, here we go. Okie dokie, so we should probably take a look at this. Oh boy, we get 2 free times. I'll go ahead and save the game.
What's next?
So we have... Okay, hang on. Wait, hang on. Can we actually tell... Before I do that, we can go to everywhere now. Okay, I'm just gonna make sure to look at things in my own way first, though. What do I want to do? Where is the... I'm confused. Oh, that explains a lot. That explains why I'm confused. Never mind. I'm stupid. So we got the things we want from the old town. How about we go ahead and just first get the stuff around town that's new. Go ahead and save there. We'll do the free times. I feel like I gotta sneeze. Excuse me. Ooh. What's it doing? All right, Station Street. I want to go to Station Street. I want to go to Orbital Cafe Iota. There should be something new I can get.
Need help with something?
Wall. An archdriver with defensive earth arts, Lacrest, Earthguard, Acid Cloud, Breath, and eventually can give Umbra Cracker and Aegis Shield. Only one openable slot though. Could be handy though, when I see the usage. A bunch of new moves too, it seems. Crescent Eye. Insight. Ooh. Refreshing Veil. Cures and / resist ailments. Ooh. I want that. Escuria. Earthguard. Rot. For now, let me open up some new slots, I think. Well, you've already got... Wait, you have nothing on right now, though. We can worry about it later.
Thanks for being
Whatever.
such a good customer.
What'll you have today? Thanks
Yeah,
for
nothing
coming.
new there.
This is Station Street, right? There's so many people. Yes, it's a popular spot for clothes shopping.
Oh yeah, I've got a little business with the guild branch here. I want to stop by once we finish doing our rounds.
That's weird. You have anything?
Hello.
Nope.
Thank you.
You know what? We'll go ahead and do our hangout event things, whatever they're called. Connection events. Let's hang out. Wrong button. So we have the object of Anya's search. Anya's is looking long in the face. She seems to be looking for something. Maybe I should take a moment to talk to her. Farida's new life. Farida, sorry. It's only been a little bit since Farida moved out here, but I don't think she's gotten quite used to things yet. Doesn't look like she's even got her daily necessities yet, so I should probably lend her a helping hand. And Montmartre shopping. Paulette's going out shopping for the restaurant. She's always been such a big help, so maybe I'll return some of her kindness if I can make some time. Well, I feel like as much as I would love to hang out with Yumes here, I feel like we should hang out with Anya's, because I feel like we're going to be hanging out with her the most in the story. I feel like she's probably like, you know, the other main character. Every arc has a main, like a very main female and a very main male character, and I feel like Anya's has got to be our very main female. So, let's hang out with her. Anya's. Van's group decided to take a short break. Everyone split up so they could spend their free time as they pleased.
I guess I'll keep looking. I can't give up here.
Hey there. Fine seeing you here. You look mighty busy for someone who's supposed to be on break.
Damn. Thank you for worrying.
I was just passing by. Don't think too hard about it. No, since I'm already here, I can always be a good boss, lend you an ear.
Thanks. I appreciate it. So, as it happens, I lost an important book of mine somewhere around here. It's been weighing on me, so I've been coming back to look for it when I have some free time.
What book did you lose?
It's a copy of one of the Sunshine Anya's volumes. You might have heard about them before. It's very popular and still in print, so I could technically replace it if I want to. But the one I lost was a first edition print that I got as a gift from my parents 10 years ago. It's been with me for a long, long time. And I don't want to just give up on it. It's a special book to me.
Yeah, I get it. A thing stops being just a thing when it starts becoming special to you. You just can't give it up like that. Reminds me of one of my favorite cars' paint got scratched.
Right. Though maybe you're not too far off. It's funny though. I haven't paid that book much mind until now. I only realized it was really important to me once I lost it, I suppose.
So, any idea where it might be?
Oh, were you going to help me search?
Sure. I know you're keeping it away from work by searching it in your free time, but I still don't want to see my assistant down in the dumps at all. I don't work for free though, but I guess I can give you an employee discount.
I appreciate it. That said, I have no clue where it might be. I lost it the other day when I was out for a stroll. I was reading it at the time. I retraced my steps multiple times and asked around all the stores I stopped at, but there's no sign of it.
Well, that leaves a few possibilities at least. Well, let's make sure I have a clear picture of things. Mind if we retrace your steps one more time?
Not at all. It might help just having another pair of eyes on it.
Who knows? Now, where do we start? Retrace the routes. They search for book them across the city, including cafes, bookstores, and the subway. Unfortunately, the time passed without them as so much as finding a clue, let alone the book itself. I guess it's not going to turn up after all. I'm sorry, Van. I feel like I just wasted your time. Don't sweat it. I suggested doing all this in the first place. We already looked in all the obvious spots. Might need to reconsider how we go about it.
Do you think someone stole it? I've been trying to keep my mind off of that possibility.
It might look a little beat up, but we are talking about rare first edition here. Maybe someone recognized it and just decided to snatch it. Could just be like that stolen wallet we were tracking down before.
If that's the case, maybe we should talk to Mr. Yamai about it. I don't think contacting the police about it will help if it's been sold already.
Don't get thrown in the towel yet. I got one more idea, so let's have a crack at it. Hey, it's Van. Long time no see. My sister and I are tracking something down, and you might just be the right person to ask. Hmm?
I imagine this is it? Thank you. I'll check right away. Yes, the stain on the front cover is from when I spilled tea on it.
So it's definitely your copy then.
It has to be. I'm so relieved to finally have it back. I must have given up on ever finding it. Just who are you? Let's just say I run a bookstore on the other side of town. Oh, how unexpected it was to have you call out for me. The answer to your troubles being right in front in my store's lineup. May this be fate bringing us together?
Hell no, just hearing you say that's already giving me goosebumps. But thanks anyway. I'll wire you some mirror layer for your trouble.
Don't worry. It's so much about it. I owed you one, so let's call ourselves even. Well then, I'll leave you two to be. Thank you again. What kind of relationship do the two of them have? I wonder. I'm really sorry for all the trouble helping me turn out to be, Van.
Hey, like I said, I didn't do it for free. I'll cash in the favor when you're rich and powerful. Call it an investment in the future of one of my employees. Can't have you be too bummed out about it.
If you say so. I'll do all I can to deliver on your expectations then. I'm so glad to finally have my book back.
No coincidence that one of your favorite book protagonists has the same name you do. Or is that why you like it so much?
It's a little embarrassing to admit, but that's right. The reason why I asked my parents for it in the first place was because of the title. But that's just the start of it. The real reason why I treasure it so much is because I admire Agnes' character so much.
Really? Isn't she like a magician trying to blend in with society?
Yes, but what I admire is her determination. She won't stop at anything to protect what she cares about, even if it's a danger to herself. It's my comfort book. I'll always go back and read it whenever I felt like giving up. And I convinced myself I was a magician just like Agnes and push on.
Guess we were all children once. I might have been rubbed off on her. She's very strong-willed herself for someone her age.
Huh? Don't get the wrong idea. I don't pretend to be her anymore.
Not what I was thinking, but anymore does mean you used to, yeah?
Oh.
Anyway, we still got a bit of free time left. I think I got an idea about what you could pay with me with. Why not show me what kind of sweets you students buy at the department store nowadays?
I won't count that as payment, but let's see.
I still have a lot to learn, so don't be afraid to point anything out.
Allowing you to learn something new about them. Consider assistant, ADF plus 10. Oh, wait, what? How does this work? What? Why can I have a connection with myself? How does this one work? Huh? Okay. I don't quite understand how that one works, but I'll take it. Yes, Van's favorite person. Van. Quirky Spriggan. Thank you, game. Uninvited escort. Quirky Spriggan. New part-timer. Considerate assistant. Famous familiar face. Old connection in the CID. Montemart's granddaughter. An information broker worth trusting. This is funny. Oh, I just noticed that. That's cool. The Genesis are collected on this screen here. That's cool. I like that. All right. We got another one we can do. I was wondering what happens if I try clicking again. Let's do Farida's. It's only been a little bit since Farida. Let's help her get basic necessities. Short break.
I feel kind of small I'm in this part of Edith. It's so big. But why are we here?
You've been living in here for a while, but you still don't have everything you need to make it yourself comfier, right? I'm your boss, so I figured I should pitch in and help with that.
Thank you for being so kind. Anya's helped me buy some bare minimum necessities for my room, but you're right, I'm still missing a lot of my stuff. I still have some mural left for my move, so I'd like to buy some more things.
Should do that then. Last thing I want is your dad yelling at me for not taking good care of you. You should be able to buy just about everything you could want in this part of the city. Let's start with the Orbital store first.
Got it. I've been here before, but it's always overwhelming how many ornaments they have.
Right about what you'd expect, to be honest, since this is one of the biggest Orbital stores in the whole country. You want to look at household ornaments first? You can even try haggling the price down a little on the expensive stuff so it's more reasonable.
I was actually hoping to look at night vision goggles for combat in the dark and security cameras. Can you make upgrading our office's defensive capabilities a top priority so I can keep you and Anya safe? Nope.
No, we don't. Maybe let's just start easy and look at the Ziva maintenance kits. Yes. I love the child that we have to protect in this game. Okay, so let's see what we've got. So, our track record is, in the Trails in the Sky trilogy, the child that we had to protect was the murderous little girl who eventually became Sweetheart and the Angel Slaughter. For the Crossbell arc, we had to protect the freaking child that was a god that became a god for a bit, or at least had godlike powers. In Arabonia, I would argue the closest one there is Millium, which got murdered and turned into a sword and then brought back to life again. And now we have a little Jaeger girl who wants to make sure she is ultra prepared for anything, despite the fact she doesn't even realize she doesn't need to do this. I love this series.
Yes, I was planning on making some field rations for everyone. Mine are quite popular back home, so I thought they might be useful.
I mean, I'm not really planning to take on any jobs that'll have us living out in the jungle for weeks. But I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious about them. My ingredients to use.
A little bit of everything. Assorted greens, dried fruits, chocolate. As well as, a few other things you'll enjoy more if you don't know what they are.
That is not reassuring me in the way you think it does.
I'll let you try some of the rations when they're done. You can give me your feedback then.
I'm not putting anything in my mouth until I know what it is.
It's the gun shop. I heard good things about the woman that runs it.
Yeah, probably gonna be your favorite spot considering your rifle blade.
I wonder if the gunsmith here could take a look at it.
Oh no.
Thanks for waiting. There's a set of rifle blade maintenance tools and 2 cases of ammo you asked for. Thank you.
Yep, there you go, more for combat stuff today.
Of course, it should always be top priority to be stocked up on combat supplies. I do have something else I want to ask about. Do you repair rifles here?
Oh.
Of course, why don't you let me have a look at it if you got with you?
Let me guess, is it?
It's this one here.
It's Ida's. I had a feeling that's what this was about.
It's Ida's rifle. The Eyes and Shield ended up entrusting it to me after what happened. But it's damaged and pretty badly. She must have pushed it too much. I'd really like to have it repaired, though. I can tell just by looking at it that its owner really knew what they were doing. It's got some heavy customization, basically squeezing the drive all the power it had, usability be damned. That also means a bunch of parts here aren't available on the mass market. Yeah, I mentioned it was a special model she had since before joining the Eisen Shield.
I take it that's a nice way of telling us it's too much for you to handle.
Unfortunately, you're right on the money. I hate to disappoint, but I'd rather be upfront about it. Please, don't apologize. I'm happy that I got an expert's opinion. Thank you very much. I'm sure I'll be back again soon.
Oh. It's a shame she couldn't do anything to fix it.
It's okay. I had a feeling this would happen. A Jaeger's weapon is their battle partner. It makes sense no one would know it as well as she did.
Well, I'll keep it in mind anyway. Maybe we can find some other way to fix it. I take it you don't know of any other places you could try, like the cores you're from, oh shit.
Yeah, I can't go back and ask them now that they've disowned me. Besides, Ida's like a big sister to me. I wouldn't like to just pass this duty on to just anyone.
Makes sense. Heard Fairy's not the only little sister she left behind. She had someone else back in her old haunt, Zephyr, too.
Well, things are coming around with me today. I'll do my best to pull my weight around now that I'm working for you.
Just don't work yourself too hard, kiddo.
I'm going to need your help if I'm going to become a real warrior one day.
Nimble Warrior, increase in speed. More points for Van. I just hear. Oh, my leg!
A droplet of paradise.
I'm kind of actually doing this guide I have out of order, but I'm just getting all this stuff that we can get right now. Let's go to the Tyrell District. This is going to be the first time going here, I think. Forest District, Tyrell.
Wow, it's so busy here. It's amazing everything's under control with so many people. It feels so different from Station Street.
That's the right rail for you. As you might guess, this is where the Tyrell Times was founded. There's a handful of other publishers at HQ here too. As a result, tons of young people like to hang out here. That's where you'll first find a lot of trends and subcultures taking off.
This area has a fairly distinct vibe you won't find anywhere else in the city as a result, yeah. I've come here a handful of times with my friends from school. One of them even works at the bookstore here.
Plenty more to find here than just books too. I find myself out here all the time. Well, we wander around a little while. Nothing beats seeing the place firsthand when you want to get to know it.
Okay, let's go.
All right, newbie. I'll need you to pay close attention to where the bulletin board is.
If I remember correctly, it's in a side street by the movie theater. Understood.
Well, first we're going to be getting all the items we can buy.
Thank you for coming.
McMillan Sandwich, Fluffy Madeline, Rich Mango Frappe, and Mild Cappuccino. So that's 4 items, right? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we got that.
We await your next visit.
We're just gonna buy all these and then we'll look at
Welcome.
Solsha Samosa, Walking Edith for Fairy. We also needed to grab this. This apparently is needed for later. Okay. So we got that.
I hope to see you again.
I see.
See the movie. Fans are raving about it.
Ooh.
Hey!
Damn it.
Hey, what's this big building for?
This is a movie theater. It's where you go to watch movies. It's been a major attraction in this area for a while.
Huh?
Sorry, guess the stuff ain't real common outside Calvert, huh?
Have you ever seen an Orbital film, Fairy? No, but I think I've heard of the term once or twice. I don't really get the concept, though. How should we explain it?
Ever seen recorded combat footage before?
Of course, it's really useful for learning new tactics and reviewing squad movements.
Well, imagine a bunch of pieces of footage put together that's all performed by actors. That's a movie. And a movie theater is where you go to watch movies on really big screens.
Oh, the city is amazing. I didn't realize there was a place here to see tests of strength and duels to the death.
I mean, there are movies like that, yeah.
We'll have to explain it more in depth later. Really want to see one now. Too bad though, we still have work to do. Hey, when we finish up today...
Yeah, I get you. Hang on, why do I have to come too?
If we're going to be a team, we've got to spend time together and get to know one another better. Plus, they happen to be selling some seasonal churros at the concessions area in the theater.
Yeah, do. What's this? What do you want, Renee?
How many times must I... Oh, I see your second part-timer has joined you. My name is Kincaid. I'm an analyst with the CID. If you're working for Van, I expect this won't be our last meeting.
Yes, I suppose so. It's nice to meet you.
Look, I don't really want to play the blame game here. There's no denying the Eyes and Shield changed course because the CID got in their way. You know that decision ended up costing them their lives, don't you? I do, and in the moment, it was the correct decision to train our personnel, so I won't make any excuses. Still, the Eyes and Shield weren't strangers. I had unofficial connections with them as well. On a personal level, I deeply lament what happened to the Flame Eater. While words alone cannot make amends for what had happened, there is one thing I can disclose. It would seem the group that defeated the Eyes and Shield were not mafiosos after all.
Huh?
Ah, you mentioned it. That sadistic bastard mentioned something about an old haunt. I think it is safe to say the group you are referring to and its executive members were involved. While Armata's members all know how to fight, few are combat specialists. Ordinarily, they wouldn't have stood a chance against a capable company of Jaegers like the Eisen Shield. This is simply a matter of fact.
You're right.
Yeah, that's been bothering me too.
So who exactly did get the upper hand? How'd they do it then?
Whoever was deployed to fight the Eisen Shield must have been exceptional fighters. And again, I know this information hardly serves as recompense, but for now, this is all I can share.
I appreciate you telling us.
Anyway, something tells me you just called to apologize. Quite right. I'd like to discuss the work you've been doing for the guild.
Oh.
Been keeping your ear to the ground, eh? Why am I not surprised? As you know, we at CID do not see the guild as our enemy. Granted, our two organizations can handle things differently, namely national security and confidentiality. Thus, there are those within our ranks that wish to use your recent partnership as a means to besmirch the guild's reputation.
Uh-oh.
Real rich coming from the department that hires Jaegers for side gigs. That's politics for you. No matter how many get burned, there will always be those who wish to play with fire. Oh, the CID as a whole would not stand to benefit with a plan like that. Therefore, I have a proposal. What the? Bounty in the waterworks. We recently received reports of a dangerous monster in the area. Sidon Waterworks, Southern Octo. Oh. So, your solution is to also hire us. Okay, that's cool.
Isn't that a monster extermination request?
Adios, take me now. That's as you've surmised. We will be sending you tasks just as the guild does. Feel free to handle them however you see fit, and we'll match the rate the guild is giving you. They sweeten the pot a little, you cheapskate. I'm paying with just enough to keep certain voices in the department quiet. And with that, I bid you adieu. I'm looking forward to a fruitful business relationship with you all. Asshole. Poor sadist.
He did sound like he's covering for us at least. I got that impression too.
And that's how he gets ya. Waterway under the Sadin district, huh? That's the second district, by the way, Fairy.
I'm guessing you don't go there often due to a higher than usual governmental presence?
You know it too well. I'm in no hurry to head over there. It ain't much, but we can stick it to that jerk for forcing work onto us willy-nilly. Gotta go eventually, though, so we'll head over to the Sidon district once we finish everything else.
Geez, you say people have really complicated lives. At least it means I get to fight a bunch of strong monsters. Lead the front line to me. I can take on any foe, big or small.
Someone's ready to go. Save some of that fire for the monsters, kiddo. The main story will advance upon entering the Sadin district.
Hey, did you see? There's a new movie! How
about some popcorn, huh?
How about some popcorn,
Hey
huh?
there. What'll it be?
Caramel corn!
See ya.
Oh, we love caramel corn.
How about hello?
Strawberry milk ice cream, apple gelato.
Thanks for shopping.
Very got that. Let me make sure I pick up everything. We got the caramel corn, we got that.
Alrighty.
There's a restaurante. Oh, I can actually go in here and buy without. Okay.
What'll you have today?
Leafy hot pot and shiny almond tofu and babocha tea.
Thanks for coming.
So how many food items should we have? We should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, hang on. There's something else I missed out on. Before we do that, there should be another place here of intrigue. Tyrell News Service here. Aha!
Well...
Alright, now let me read it. We should have... Without cooking the wait, you know what? We're actually gonna go back to, we're gonna go back to the Ark ride. What the?
Is that?
What's up? Oh, it's Agnes. She must be working today. Those two must be the ones she told me about. But she didn't mention that the guy's a total cutie.
Oh, God.
Aw, I wish I had a fun part-time job like her.
Agnes has a job? Why is this the first time I'm hearing of it?
Besties tell each other everything, you know. What, you jealous?
I'm just concerned about my friend, that's all. So what kind of job is it?
I think she said they investigate stuff for people. And apparently they're helping her look for something while they work. That's all I know.
That's so vague. Are you sure it's not shady?
I assure you, there's nothing to worry about. There you are!
But how can you be so certain? Do you know something we don't?
You could say that. She came to me about working, and because she performs her duties so admirably, I told her she's free to do what she wants on her days off. But enough about that. Let's finish our business and return to school. I bought some excellent tea for you both to try. Nice! We've got to grab some scones to go with them.
She's grown so much since the Trails in the Sky games. It is fascinating.
Hold on! You didn't explain anything.
Gotta keep up, Boyle. I hope that didn't advance things to where I can't, like, get certain other things anymore. Oh, I didn't read the book yet. Samosa bites. Okay, I can make
Got
it.
it! I'll try my hardest. I did a taste test first.
Okie dokie. So with that, we should have okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We should have 13 food items, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. Okay, we're good. Start consuming.
Thanks for the grub. Thanks for the grub.
I'm stuffed.
Love me a sugar rush. Love me a sugar rush.
Love me a sugar rush. Love me a sugar rush. Alright, there we go. That's all the points. And we got the Proverbs of Color thing for the tradings. And yeah, I never used this. Oh, wait. Duh.
I'll take good
Take
care
it.
of it.
No free time. Sorry, I'm looking at stuff. Whoa, music. I heard a lot of music for a second. I did not know you could enter the store like that.
Looking is always free, you know.
Looking is
Come
always
back
free,
for
you
more
know.
anytime.
Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Okay, now we should have everything that we can pick up for now. So let's actually follow the guide proper now. We already looked at the bath thing.
Well.
Alright. We're going to the Riverside District.
Off we go.
Riverside is a popular spot for tourists.
There are warehouses along the river, too. Take note of that, newbie.
Riverside, popular, warehouses, and done.
Nowhere better in Riverside.
I love this child is so funny. This goober. Yeah, Armich.
Well, where'd you next?
Alright.
Poor SPG. Missing sister. I'm looking for my little sister who I was separated from a long ago due to family circumstances. I have a few clues and searching for her on my own has been difficult. Could you lend me your talents? I'll explain things in person. I will be waiting at the Cafe and Bar Bermati in Riverside. Jonas. Missing sister. I'm picking up the usual sense. I think the bulletin board hunt's over.
That means we have 2 tasks to take care of today.
We should get at least one of them to sell today.
Okay, let's get back to it then.
Probably this guy, right? You're Jonas, right? I'm the Spriggan you requested. Oh, that's right. It's a pleasure to meet you. I have a lot to talk about, so please take a seat. Before we start, I want to clear something. This is the kind of job you can ask a Brace for help with. Why'd you pick us then? That's a fair question indeed. It's a long and complicated story, actually. Let me explain.
Please do.
So then, it started with my parents' divorce when I was young. I went with my father. My younger sister was taken by my mother. That was 10 years ago. Recently, my father passed away due to illness. While I was going through his belongings, I found, shockingly, a will addressed to my sister and my mother. I guess even when you try to cut ties with them, you can't just erase family. And well, I'd like to make sure this will reaches them.
Oh, I understand. Yeah, finding them would be important. But again, why us? Why not go to a Bracer about this?
Here's the issue. Amongst the papers, I found what I believe is a court order from the same service as the divorce. It indicated that neither parent could interact with or interfere with the other. I think that handing this will to my mother would technically violate that. If anything, I can't imagine she'd be happy about it. I figured it might be a better idea to give it to my sister, which is why I've been looking for her. Also, since it's not urgent, I figured the guild would probably put me on the back burner and I'd end up waiting for who knows how long. Gotcha. Yeah, I can see not wanting to end up on a long-term resident of their mission board. Sure, we can handle this job. But anyway, got any clues where to start? Not exactly, but I did find this letter with the will. It was a letter from my grandmother on my mother's side from 2 years ago, addressed to my father. In it, she wrote that everyone on that side of the family was doing well, and attached to it was a picture of my sister. There was no address on the envelope, but the photo might be a good place to start.
Can we see the photograph?
Of course, here it is.
Oh, she's so pretty.
Right? It's hard to believe we're related. Her name's Jessica. She's younger than I am, but she's my sister. The photo looks like it was taken in the Tyrol district. I've gone and walked around there hoping I might bump into her, but no luck.
That feels like the perfect place to start our search then.
Good as any. Alright, we should definitely take our time with this one. Should I take the job right now? Take it. Alright, I'll get started ASAP. Mind if I borrow the photo? It'll be easier to ask if I got it in hand. Oh, of course. Thank you.
Okay, then let's head to the Tyrell district.
Oh, one last thing, if you would. Yeah? Well, if you do find my sister, please don't approach her. I mean, this might be the first time she hears about the family she might not even know she had. I'd rather she didn't hear about it from a Spriggan, no offense. I'd just like to talk to her myself.
I understand. Your reunion's a delicate matter that should be treated as much. Okay, so you just need to locate her then.
Thank you so much. Please, find my sister for me.
Commencing mission.
Are you ready to get to work? We should start by finding someone who knows Jessica.
And I know the perfect person to ask. There's a producer who often hangs out around the Tyrol district to try and recruit new people to be mannequins. Let's talk to him before we try asking anyone else. Might save us a lot of wandering around.
Mannequin? I've never heard of that. What do they do? He means models, people who wear clothes to advertise new outfits, and Van's right that Jessica's pretty enough to be noticed by a producer.
So as soon as we're ready, we should make for the Tyrell district. It was cool being able to see friggin' whatchamacallit again though. Ren.
Hey there.
It's still cool seeing Ren all grown up now. Alright, we need to talk to Shakar.
Let me ask you something.
Oh, damn, the local springs got busy with someone like me? Never imagined I'd cross paths with you guys. What can I do you? Do for you? Oh yeah, I recognize this woman.
Nice. What can you tell me about her?
I work as a town scout. She's someone I had my eye on for some time. She used to be a fellow regular at my favorite cafe, and we'd run into each other there often. I tried recruiting her twice, but she turned me down both times, said she wasn't interested.
I see. Does that mean if we go to the cafe we should find her?
Probably not. She stopped coming about a month ago. I wouldn't pin on your hopes on finding her there, unfortunately. Although in her defense, it's entirely impossible she stopped going because of me. Maybe she just wanted me to get me out of her hair.
Dang, I thought we had a good lead. What are we gonna do?
You might still want to talk to one of the servers there. They seem like pretty good friends. Who knows, maybe she'll be able to fill you in on whatever happened to her. If you're interested, it's the Macmillan Cafe just over there.
I think I'll take you up on that. Thank you for sharing. Have a good rest of your day.
At least we came away with something on that cafe.
Welcome. Thank you for coming. We await your next
We're looking for a Lucia. You there?
Can we talk?
You're asking if I know anything about the woman in that photo? Wait a minute, that's Jessica.
You know her? Awesome. That saves us the trouble of having to explain things.
We've been looking for her. Her older brother, who's estranged, hired us to find her. She has an older brother? I had no idea she had such a complicated family life. How close would you say the two of you are? Pretty close, I'd say. Before I came here, I actually used to work at the Orbital Cafe over by the train station. That's where we first met. We were co-workers and became friends through that.
Makes sense. I think we maybe find her there if we paid a visit.
I doubt it. She quit working there about a month ago. She said she was staying within the city, but it sounded like she decided to move somewhere pretty far. I don't know why, but she must have had some reason for doing it. The way she described it, it seemed like her hands were pretty tied. She was actually a regular here at this cafe. I used to see her all the time. But once it was time to move, she said she wouldn't be able to come back here any longer. I haven't seen her since.
And that was that, huh? With a talk like that, definitely sounds to me like she had something going on.
Yeah, like she wouldn't have moved if she didn't have to leave. That's what I felt. The whole thing really bothered me, but she just smiled and brushed it off, so I chose to let it slide. Looking back on it, I think she tried to do that so I wouldn't worry about her after she left. This is getting pretty complicated. Do you know where she moved? No, I don't. Sorry. I wish I did. All I know is that she's still somewhere in Edith. Actually, you know something? I bet Ilhan over at my old Orbital Cafe might be able to tell you what's going on with her. He's the person who owns it, and I think she went to him for advice a lot before she quit.
He says his name's Ilhan, and he's at the Orbital Cafe? Got it. Thanks for the tip.
I guess we should go to Station Street next, right? Ready to go?
Well, I can't stop yawning. Gosh dang it.
Off we go. They call it an Orbital Cafe.
They call it an Orbital Cafe. I'm going to hear that in my nightmares. They call it an Orbital Cafe. Stop saying it.
Can we talk?
Hey, you mind if we ask some questions? It's about the woman in this photo.
We received a request from a young man asking us to look for his estranged sister, Jessica. We talked to Lucy about it, as she directed us here. Do you happen to know where she might be living at the moment, or how we can get in contact with her?
Brother, did he give you this photo?
If you know anything at all, please tell us. It'd be a big help.
I'd love to help, but unfortunately I don't know where she moved to. I'm really sorry. I wish I could have been a help.
Ah, seriously? I don't think he's being completely honest with us. He might know something else about Jessica, but that he's not telling us.
Let's start from the bottom. I'm a Spriggan, not with the police or the guild, and I don't do things their way either. We're pretty flexible, really. So if you're worried about her, why don't you tell us what's going on? It'll probably be easier in the long run.
So, you know then?
Ain't got hard proof, but I got an idea.
What's going on? I feel like I'm missing something. I'm not completely sure, but I think I know what Van's getting at. And if he's right, then we can't just keep ignoring this. I know you have your reasons for what you're doing, but if you don't tell us what's going on, then we can't help Jessica. Would you be willing to trust us?
That's a good point. Fine, I trust you. But I don't really have a right to talk about it. I think it's better if you hear from the horse's mouth.
What do you mean?
I'll get in touch with Jessica and see if I can get you guys to meet up. You know what you're doing, so I leave the rest to you. Cool, no problem. Look you. Sounds like she's in the area. How about you take a seat and wait for her over there? I'll bring out some drinks. Thanks.
Much appreciated. Didn't John say we shouldn't talk to her? Is it really alright for us to meet her without reporting back to him?
Plans always pan out in this line of work. And I ain't following his plan if this job turns out to go against my principles. Is this really what Spriggans are like?
Is this really what Spriggans are like?
There is no additional SP requirements for this quest, but it does say there's an alignment choice coming up, so I'm gonna save there just in case. Alright, what's going on here?
It's nice to meet you. My name is Jessica. I take it you're from Arkwright Solutions? I heard about it from Ilhan.
That's right. Thanks for coming. The client gave us a photo of you, and we used that to find you. I want to go over a few things with you, but let's start with your family. We met with a man who claims to be your brother. He told us quite a fair bit about you. Does any of this ring a bell?
Oh,
I've never heard anything like that at all. I guess my parents could have hidden it from me this whole time. Should be true. I would understand if they did, considering how delicate a matter it is.
Okay, next question. You ever got a problem with someone taking photos of you without your consent?
How did you know? Yes, I have. They've even sent the photographs they've taken of me directly to my house. Is that why you chose to move away without telling anyone about where? Pretty much. I actually started feeling like I was being followed about a month ago. The feeling just kept getting worse and worse over time. I was proven right once I started receiving photos and letters to my home address. That's why I asked my boss to help me make my move discreet. I didn't feel safe going to the police or guild either for the fear that it'd just anger him and make it all worse. Wait a sec. And the man who claimed to be your brother and who gave us this job to begin with.
It's probably the stalker she's been trying to shake this whole time. He was probably just bullshitting us right from the start so we'd do his stalking job for him.
What? You mentioned you have a photograph of me with you, didn't you? Can I see it?
Yeah, it's no problem. Is this...
No! How? He's still trying to find me. I thought it'd be over after I moved. It's alright, Jessica. Please, try and stay calm.
Sorry for upsetting you like that. Still, I guess this confirms our suspicions. Our client here ain't Jessica's brother. He's a stalker who's been making her life miserable lately.
I can't believe it. I didn't even realize he was lying. We're on your side here, Jessica. Please, don't worry about that.
I got an idea here. Why don't you hire me so we can turn the tables on this asshole?
But what do you mean?
Let me explain. I'm willing to get a little underhanded with this.
I must say, you do excellent work, Spriggan. You're really quick. I was expecting results, but not this quickly.
Now let's go to chase ship. Hey, where's my sister?
Yeah, about that. Just want to ask something before we give you a report. What cuts the chase? You've been stalking Jessica, right?
Oh my, really? This is all just a misunderstanding. I know I look suspicious, snooping around and asking for a woman's place of residence like this, but I can assure you that I found that photograph amongst my father's possessions. Do you think I just found a picture of some random woman there? I wouldn't quite call myself a stalker for wanting to find the woman in the photograph.
No, you're not related to Jessica. We spoke with Jessica directly, on top of verifying her family records with City Hall. We also found out that Jessica moved recently because she was being stalked.
Dug up quite a lot of dirt on you too, buddy. This ain't your first rodeo. You were stalking another woman in a different district, yeah? Got arrested for it too, but they didn't have enough evidence to throw you in the slammer. I made clear you weren't to approach her. Why'd you have to get involved, What do you care if I'm a stalker or not? You're a Spriggan. Isn't this what you do? Take jobs for people like me?
That's not...
I apologize for lying to you, really. It just felt like it would have made things easier for the both of us if I did. To be clear, I don't plan on harming Jessica at all, not even after I found out her address. Things went poorly with that last one, but I am Jessica's family, or rather I will be. I'm destined to become her family.
Alright, sicko.
I'm eagerly looking forward to doting on my dear, dear little sister.
This guy's being really creepy.
I'll ask again. Will you tell me Jessica's address? You didn't name your price.
Done.
Well, on behalf of Arkwright Solutions, the answer is no. Any sweets will taste sour if I buy them with your damn money. Don't joke with me! Worthless, but fine. I thought something like this might happen.
Nice.
Let me handle it.
Oh! Let go! Damn you, brat!
I finally got to do something. You can keep resisting, but I won't let go of you. She moves so fast I couldn't even see her.
Great job, Fairy.
Thanks. So what now? Do we eat some sense in him?
Yeah, I know what I said earlier, but let's not. No need to get our hands dirty here. What should we do here, though? We got enough evidence to throw him into the police and let him sort this one out. But on the other hand, I've also got plenty of dirt on him. Gotta use it to scare him into never trying anything like this ever again.
You know? This is a tough one. Here's the thing. As much as I would like to, hand him over to police, it's already been said that he doesn't stop at this. That he just keeps doing it over and over and over again. Even after being arrested once before. Sometimes, the right decision requires a more aggressive hand.
Might be best to use what I've got to blackmail him myself. I'd love to trust the cops in this one, but he might also get away with just a slap on the wrist. That chance I'll fix anything, so I gotta take matters in my own hands. There, keep him down. Him and I are gonna have a little chat.
Affirmative.
Again, I got solid evidence on your stalking. Ran a background check on you too. You work for a real big name company, yeah? Tell you what, promise me you stay the hell away from her and they don't gotta hear about this. You so much as even think about breaking that promise though, and I'll break your life into pieces so tiny you'll never put it back together. Understood?
You think you can threaten me? Good, see if any of it matters.
That's a shame. I guess we should head back to the office and transfer all the files regarding this case to our computer. I'll start with compiling my recording of this conversation and all the yard documents we gathered.
What? You didn't? Anya's, you are awesome.
Of course I did. I can't be too careless in this line of work, but if you think I'm bluffing, you're more than welcome to find that out the hard way.
Okay. Please, I'm begging you, don't send anything to my company. I'll stay away from Jessica, I swear.
I'm not sure we can trust what he says.
I'll sign a contract if you need me to. You can even bring a witness. I promise I won't ever get closer again.
Yeah, I like it in paper. And look, I just happen to have a suitable contract on me already. Go me, being so well prepared.
Under Fairy's watchful eye, Yona's hands were free to allow him to sign the contract.
Are you okay, Jessica? You look pale. Yes, I'm fine. Besides, I was the one who wanted to listen in on everything. Again, thank you so much, everyone. I feel like I can finally go back to feeling safe in my day-to-day life again.
You got that contract now, so it should be alright. I think the guy's too chicken now to try anything. Ever again. But we'll keep an eye on you for a bit longer still, just to make sure you're safe.
Yes, I hope this will help alleviate your concern. Goodness, that's reassuring. Oh, right, I'll make sure to forward you your fee later. Thanks again, you all, for everything.
Man, that one sure was a pain. I'm feeling all stiff, but I know a loyally it might fix me right back up.
I suppose we can make a quick stop after this. What a strange experience. Numbing your client that way is unthinkable for a Jaeger. But knowing he's been dealt with, that makes me feel so much better. I still have a lot to learn about how Springham works.
Feel free to take notes if you gotta.
I agree with the sentiment. I've learned so much already myself. Alright, everyone, let's keep it up and finish up all our other tasks.
All in a day's work.
Missing sister completed.
Mirror deposit confirmed.
An extra increase in chaos. Again, normally I would say turn him into the police, but if he's already been known to go to the police once before and then be arrested and then still do this, then, well, maybe a little more force is required. And I'm not opposed to a little more force. Besides, it worked out in the end, so who can say it was the wrong decision?
Oh, this place is
Do you have anything new?
What'll it
No.
be?
I just want to check.
Come again.
Come again. Welcome to Tyrell Times. Alright, next up. Meet the client in the second floor of Tyrell District restaurant. Oh, we can set destinations, interestingly. Blacking out blackmail. That's cool that you can actually set objective. Like you can forcefully make a marker for it. I like that. Tyrell District. We're going to the
Taking off now.
Sayunj?
Thanks for stopping
I'm
by.
terrible with Eastern names. I'm sorry. There is extra SP conditions for this one.
This tastes great.
So what is it? Blacking out blackmail, they said the quest was called? Yo there.
Hello, you're Jess, aren't you?
Sorry, but you mind if you refresh my memory? We're with Arkwright Solutions. You put out requests ask for our help, yeah? That's what we're here to talk about. Care to fill us in on what's going on? Wow, you really came after all. I mean, not that I doubted you guys or anything, but still. Anyway, you guys should probably sit down. It's gonna take a while for me to explain everything.
Alright. Start explaining, Bo.
So, to give you guys a brief introduction, as you know, my name's Jess. I'm a singer and songwriter, if I can really even call myself that. I just started doing all of that pretty recently, so it's not like I'm famous or anything close to that.
Wow, you can sing and write songs? That's cool. So cool. I didn't know there were people who could do both.
I don't think it's that big a deal, but thanks. Actually, maybe it's just me, but I feel like I've seen you guys around my neighborhood before. I think I recognize you too, as a matter of fact. Our office is located in Old Town, if that means anything to you. Oh, no kidding, that's where the three of us live.
That's neat. Where else do you live?
I live with some friends I've known since we were kids. We all came up to eat us from the countryside and decided to room together. One of them is a guy named Raymond. He works at the flower shop. The other is Raymond's older sister, Carol. She works at the boutique. Gotcha, good to know. And just to be clear, I promise not to go around talking to people about you guys or anything. This isn't exactly the sort of request I want Raymond and Carol to know about anyway, so it's really for the best.
You wrote that down. You wanted us to remove your information from somebody else's notebook. Could you go into a little more?
Sure, but before that, I need to ask, have you guys ever heard of a guy named Giacomo before?
Oh, Jesus. Why?
Did you say Giacomo?
You could say we know him, for better or worse. Oh, great. That saves me the trouble of having to explain who he is. Basically, the notebook I wrote about is this one he keeps full of material to blackmail people.
Yikes. I knew that notebook wasn't good news based on the title of your request, but that sounds super bad.
Here's the thing. Where is it?
Can't say I'm surprised he'd have such a thing, but it doesn't put him in any better of a light. That's for damn sure. How'd you find out you were in his little black book? Well, once I started making a name for myself doing music stuff, he ambushed me out of the concert hall one day. What he said really freaked me out. He told me that he knew my secret, and if I didn't want it getting out to the wrong guy, I'd have to help him with his work. I haven't seen Giacomo at all since then, but I want that information scrubbed out of his notebook before he has a chance to do anything with it.
That's despicable. It's one thing to play dirty on the battlefield, but threatening a private citizen is just slow. Wait, hold on a sec. Man, weren't you talking about Giacomo just the other day?
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, and for a reason our client here might like to know. Giacomo's dead. I can't go into the specific circumstances of what happened with someone like you, but I figured it's worth clearing up that much. Are you serious? I had no idea. Now I'm worried. If he's dead, what could have happened to the notebook?
Ordinarily, something like that would be in the custody of the police.
This is Giacomo we're talking about. He wouldn't let one of his tools of trade fall into the hands of the police so easily. My bad is he kept it hidden. Odds are about 50-50 as to whether the cops managed to uncover it or not. It's probably in our best interest to figure out where he stashed it or what's become of it. Sure, that makes sense to me. Even if the police might have it in their possession, I'd appreciate you guys going out and checking just to make sure.
What do you say, Van? Are we gonna help him?
Absolutely. Don't worry, we'll take the case. Our first stop should probably be Giacomo's 2 hideouts that we visited before. We should sift through them and see what we find. I'm sure the guy had other spots while he was alive, but with any luck, some will turn up and we won't have to go through any more trouble.
That makes sense. We already know where the 2 hideouts are, so we might as well investigate them. Sounds good to me. Can't wait to see you guys do your thing. I'm sure I'm gonna learn a thing or two about being a spriggan.
Once we come to some sort of conclusion, we'll be sure to contact you with whatever new news we have. Until then, sit tight. We got you covered. Perfect. Thank you guys so much for doing this. You don't know how much I appreciate it.
Time to start working.
Next up, we want to fast travel to the Riverside midpoint.
Off we go.
I heard something from the room ahead of us. There's people inside. Several people. Maybe it's Amada? I hope not.
Nah, I doubt it. Probably just exactly who we want to see here. Let's head in.
Hello?
Hello there, officers. How you liking the spot? Come by here often. Hope you found what you're looking for. I should be asking you that question. What's a punk like you doing in here? And you brought a child along this time. There is a police investigation underway here. Civilians are not allowed on the premises. Come on, tell me like that. I just stopped by on a job. Guess you guys are looking for something too, huh? If you already know, then why are you asking? It's not like I'll tell you anything else either. Why don't you just go ahead and tell me what kind of job you're taking that brought you back here of all places? This doesn't have to be a questioning though I don't mind taking you along to the station for an interview. Voluntarily, of course. Hey, whoa, hold up there. I ain't trying to pick a fight. We got our own business around here. What do you say I scratch your back and help you look for whatever it is you're trying to find? Who knows? Maybe an outsider's perspective will help things along better than you could, Inspector. And of course, we'll tell you about anything we find. No secrets here.
I know we're asking for a lot, but please consider making an exception this time. Of course, we won't get in your way, Inspector. We can go out and clean up the waterway monsters so things are a little safer here.
As in, you're going to fight them? Damn it, kid. Maybe let me handle this one. Yeah. Anyway, please, you can trust me a little on this one. Give me a... Sorry about this. If supervision would make you feel better, you can always have someone watch us. You're shameless. Think you come in and just ask for me to trust you just like that. And yet the CID trusts you, if ever so slightly. I'd quite like to find out just what about you is worthy of that trust. Assume there's anything at all.
Can we go in then?
Yes, but if you so much as twitch in a suspicious way, I'll have cuffs on you before you even notice. Let us know if you find anything.
Thank you so much, Inspector.
Okay, excuse us then. Give me a second. Uncomfy. Uncomfy me.
Taco.
There's a flyer with the top for a taco stand.
Come to think of it, we met Giacomo right in front of that taco stand. He mentioned he was a regular there, usually on Wednesdays. Tacos. I could go for a taco right now. I wonder what I should get. Their menu's on the back of the flyer, yeah? Can't get it off. It's stuck to the wall and all I can flip is this corner. Oh, wait, hold on. Look, there's something written in the corner here. Is this a code of some sort? You're right.
Good one there, Farida. Now, let me take a look.
What the is written in the tiny letters in the back of the flyer.
I have no idea what this means.
Yep, no clue either. This one's gotta be an easy one to decipher. Not gonna be an easy. We're gonna need a key to decipher the code in the first place. Yeah, Taco Flyer is a whack place to put a code on. It must have been real hardcore about his tacos to come up with something like this. He did go every week.
Yeah.
Isn't it nice to see you three having so much fun on a crime scene? Well, did you find something?
You're gonna want to take a look at this, Detective.
I'll remind you that tampering with evidence is a crime punishable by law, but you might just look nice behind bars and in a prison suit. Hey, cool it there. We were just about to show you. Take a look for yourself. Yakima left some sort of code on here. I do see that something's written, but are you sure it's a code? Sure? No, not until I decode it anyway. Alright, guess you're not just talk then. Hate to say it, but you did help in our investigation. Nice. If I get to earn a favor from the cops, then that's a win in my books. I found out what I was looking for, so we'll be leaving now. Hold up. Don't think you can play me for a fool here. I got an idea as to what you're after. Let me ask you this. What will you do with it once you find it? Got no idea what you're talking about, Inspector. Don't play coy with me. We're all well aware that Yakima had a thing for collecting information for blackmail purposes. We've so far been unable to locate said information. It wasn't with any of his possessions. It's a safe assumption on our part that he might have had such info hidden somewhere in the city. That code might very well lead us to at least part of that information when solved. I know what you're on about, so let's not play any games here, Spriggan. Sorry, but I can't go talent on a client. I got a job to do here, and my own rules to stick by as a Spriggan. I have to put my client's wishes first and foremost. Whether it's in the best interest of the police or not, that's not really any of my business. Alright. I'll keep keeping an eye on you, so making sure you don't use Yakima's secrets or anything problematic. You do, and I'll be more than happy to be the one to throw you behind bars. I think that's as much justification as I need. Regardless, thank you for your assistance, Arkwright Solutions. I'll pray to the goddess that you continue being this cooperative with the police in the future. Yeah.
Sorry for bothering you, and thanks. Thank you for your assistance too, Inspector.
Okay, still not sure this code's gonna take us to wherever this blackmail book is, but we gotta keep at it. Nothing else really caught my eye in this hideout. I don't think we're gonna find anything else, even if we keep looking. Worst comes worst, we can still check out his other hideout, but it'd be real swell if we could figure things out here.
We need you to solve this, don't we? Can't see any more hints. I don't know what to do. Maybe we're missing something, like in his hideout or something. There was a sofa, the liquor bottles, several containers, and there's a taco stand flyer where Fairy found the code.
Taco stand flyer. Might be a lead worth looking into. He was a real fan of that taco joint. Hell, the code itself is on the flyer. I don't think it's just a coincidence. That's not the kind of guy Yakima was. He was very cautious.
Then let's go to the taco stand. Back to Riverside's, Riverside?
Incorrect. We are not going to Riverside. That's not the right button. We are now going to Station Street, Underground Ruin Depths.
Heading to the objective.
Here we are. This is one of Yakima's old bases.
Sure enough, it looks as though the police have already seized everything he left behind here. You never know. It's still possible they overlooked something.
My thoughts exactly. Let's give this place a good comb over and see if we can find clues as to wherever this blackmail notebook is.
Ball.
Is it just me, or does this brick look different?
Yeah, looks like it was made with a different kind of clay. Let's try poking around at it just in case.
The one that looks different sounds different too. It's a lot lighter. I've read stories where bricks are used as switches. I wonder if that could be the case here.
Only one way to find out. I don't think we can outright remove it, but we can at least shift it around a bit.
Discover that letters were written upon its surface.
Oh, look, something's written on it. It says
T03.
Let's put it back to how it used to be before we think on it.
Thing I got. Yarko was N-O. And if we put them together, it says note, like notebook. You're right. It doesn't necessarily mean that this leads to the book we're looking for, but they are connected. That's a good start.
Now we just need to solve the rest of the cipher.
Maybe we'll be able to do that if we visit that taco stand in Riverside. Let's head on over there and see.
No enemies nearby.
I keep hitting the wrong button. Subway
go.
entrance. There is an extra SP condition here.
Oh, good stuff right here. Take as long as you... I'll be waiting for you.
So this is a taco stand from the flyer, right?
Yeah, let's see if it's got a clue for this code.
Wow, the ad looks really tasty. Can't decide what to buy.
Hey there, girlie. Menu's right there. Feel free to pick whatever catches your eye. Well, whatever. Might as well make an order while we're here. Wait, no freaking way.
Oh, you're right. So that's what it means. Huh? Did you figure something out? I think the menu itself might be our key. You'll find the answer if you use the portion after or the number. On the menu? I don't get it.
Why not give it a try? Good chance as any. It's really straightforward if you figure out the trick.
Oh, I see. Okay then. I don't like that I'm the only one who hasn't figured it out anyway. I'll give it a shot. The menu is the key to decipher the code then. What came after number was R4, G6, B7, F7, Z1, P8, S10. There's 9 items on the menu. Red hot chili taco, green onion taco, and veggie salad taco. Beef and garlic taco, cheesy taco, and the fiery fish taco. Zesty lemon chicken taco, pulled pork taco, and the shrimp and bean taco. What's the solution?
The solution is Horizon.
I got it. It's Horizon. You start at the first letter and go down each item in a number of letters equal to the number, and take that letter.
You got it. Good job nailing it on the first try.
Well done, Fairy. That was easy.
Horizon, huh? Next, I was figuring out what that means.
The obvious answer should be the horizon, but that may take things a little too literally.
You can always just ask. Hey, mind if I ask a quick question? What's the first thing that comes to mind if I say the word horizon? Horizon? Oh, I don't know.
Really? What is it?
No big deal, really. The first thing that popped into my head was an apartment building across the river, this is called Horizon Heim. The landlord stopped by every now and then for some tacos. Hard to forget that when they're always complaining about all the vacancies in the building. Got it. Thanks for the hint. Yucca might have heard of the landlord complain about all the vacancies. If he did, it makes sense he'd take advantage of the empty space to hide stuff.
True. Shall we go take a look? Let's go.
Doing that correctly gives us increased SP. I can't stop yawning, I'm sorry. Howdy do. So, this is Horizon Heim.
After all our clues, I think room 203 is the most suspicious. Should we go inside it?
I'm assuming about that, but I don't buy that the hiding spot's the building itself. It's too easy. Yakima was the careful type. Wouldn't have wanted people to see him coming in and out of the building.
It must be outside. But then what's the 203 about?
Figure it's gotta be this, right?
Oh, the mailbox. Interesting. The drop slot for 203 is covered by transparent tape.
Yeah, probably because the room's not rented. However, the code suggests that inside our little post box... Knew it. Here it is.
This is the notebook we've been searching for? A worn letter notebook. It certainly looks like it.
Yeah, this thing's filled with personal info, photos, and newspaper clippings about all kinds of folks. No question, this is blackmail material Jess talks about.
Where's Jess' page? Ah, here it is.
Beneath a blue sky, as you and I sit, listening to my strings, it occurs to me that these everyday moments with you mean everything to me. From ever letting you know the truth of my feelings, I shall abstain. More than just friendship, locked away in my heart they remain. Though they may overpower me, forever I shall be a part of the flowery man that owns my heart.
Is this a poem? No, these are lyrics. Oh, there's a comment. Taken from discarded notebook. These lyrics, though, they're nice and all, but what about this makes them blackmail material?
There's a photo here, too. Photo shows just entering a business with a man's armor on his shoulder. His expression is guilty and full of shame. At a glance, it looks like you got suckered in by some shop's barker.
No, really. All this looks normal. What about this is blackmail? I'm not sure I'm right, but I may have an idea. Did you know, Stan? The song is talking about a man. Do you think that means...
Oh. Really? Yeah, we're thinking about the same thing.
Oh, come on. Don't whisper each other. I want to know what you're talking about.
Not till you're older. We gotta run this by the client first. We don't got any proof anyway. Let's meet up with him and have him look at the contents of this notebook. Alright.
Off we go.
Thanks for stopping by. This tastes great.
Are you sure you need to worry about this? Well, I don't know how the situation is in the game, but...
This Eastern cuisine is delicious.
It took some doing, but we managed to track Yakumo's little black book. We found the information concerning you on this page here. Could you take a look at it and confirm this is what you want gone? Yes, this is it. This is the information about me that I absolutely don't want getting out at any cost. Is it alright if I tear out the page and photo and throw them away? Totally. Do whatever you want with them. They're yours now. There you go. Phew, I think I'll rest a little easier knowing that stuff isn't out there anymore. Although, no offense if I'm being completely honest, I wish you guys had ended up finding out about my circumstances. As for who those lyrics were about, well, I think I have an idea of who it might be. I'll say this, there are plenty of people like you who live out in the open these days. You shouldn't feel like you have to keep that bottled up. Yeah, I know that. It's not like I would really mind if people in society knew who I was. That's not what I'm worried about. I'm more trying not to ruin what I have with my childhood friends, if that makes sense. So if you guys could still keep all that to yourselves, I'd really, really appreciate it. Of course, it'd be bad for business if people thought they couldn't trust us with their personal details like that.
Absolutely. We promise we'll maintain the strictest confidentiality about your case. I don't really understand what you guys are talking about, but don't worry, we'll never tell anybody about you no matter what.
Thank you. I'm sorry if it sounded like I don't trust you guys. I needed that extra measure, reassurance, that's all. Anyway, you guys have the notebook back now. You can have it back now. I'm not the only one in it, so I really shouldn't and be the one to hold on to it. I'll let you guys figure out how to dispose of it, if that's okay. No problem. We're more than happy to handle that. I think that's it for me. Thank you guys so much for doing this. You don't know how relieved I am to have all that behind me. I'll deposit the money into your account soon. See you all later. Good luck, man. Alright, now let's take care of that notebook once and for all.
Everything for that notebook is... What are you planning to use it for, Van?
No way. Considering how Yakumo was to source that info, keeping it would be asking for nothing but trouble. I'm turning it over to the cops. It'll be a good way to get them to owe us a favor, digging up something as valuable as this.
It's always give and take with you, Van, isn't it?
Am I wrong? You would know exactly what to do.
That takes care of that. Looks good to me.
Mira deposit confirmed.
Increase in gray and chaos. That's the last of the 4 SPGs. Can't smell anything fishy out of place now. Guess we get time for a break, then we can take it easy after that. One additional free time point was added for completing all the 4 SPGs. So now there's only one single thing we can do, or person we can hang out with. Sorry, I'm just making sure things are complete and ready and done.
This feels great. Ladder launch.
Alright, Montmartre shopping with a little one, Yume.
Thanks for helping out, Van. You don't know how much I appreciate it.
Hey, no problem. That's what neighbors are for. I know you got a lot to buy and could use a helping hand. I'm always happy to help.
Can I go with you guys? I want to come too. Alright, but you have to help us if you're going to come, alright?
And don't go wandering off.
Okay, yay, shopping! We're gonna go shopping! We got a few places to visit today. First, I'll give you a bit of a loyal customer discount, Paulette. Thanks for all the shopping here. Man, I trust you're not gonna make her carry it all back to the restaurant, right? Be a gentleman.
I am. That's what I'm here for.
Oh, you don't have to do that, Brenda. You already gave Yume that candy the last time we came here. It was so yummy. Thank you so much. You're so polite for your age, Yume. I'm impressed. And don't you worry about it, Paulette. This is just my way of showing you thanks for making this neighborhood a better place to live in. I mean, just think about how long you've been coming here. Since before you left home, really. Though I guess you've been working at Montmartre for a while now. Hope you haven't gotten bored. I don't think I could. I grew up with just Dad around, so it's always been home for me. Him and his cooking. I wouldn't give that up for anything. Pleasure doing business with you as always. I'll throw in some seasonal fruits from Oreda's on the house. Hope you enjoy them. Ooh, these look really tasty. I appreciate the offer, but I couldn't possibly take these without paying for them. Of course you can. Think of it as a loyalty bonus. I'd also like to spoil my favorite little Yume. Yay, I'm her favorite.
Oh, pipe down. You're killing my eardrums here.
The children are just so full of energy, aren't they? I remember when you returned with her in your arms all those years ago. I was quite worried back then. Huh? I see now there is no cause for concern. You got a good head on your shoulders and you're strong as spear as well. I imagine I got the former from my mom and the latter from my dad.
Wonder what that was all about. What happened?
Grandpa, I'm back!
Hey, there's my little Yume. All that.
Aren't you going to ask? About her and me, I mean.
Huh?
You must realize by now we're not the most ordinary family, right? I can't imagine you of all people wouldn't have noticed.
Hey, what kind of guy do you take me for? I'm not that insensitive. I know better than to go sniffing around a woman's private business.
I didn't mean it like that. We just know each other for a long time now. I feel a little bad keeping things from you.
Nah, don't be. There's nothing to feel sorry about. If you want, you can just think of it as me repaying the favor. You guys didn't grill me for details when I first ran out the floor above yours. I was no questions asked, and I really appreciate that. I'm not gonna go digging into someone else's personal affairs if they don't offer the info up first. Call it a personal policy.
Right. I've always known you to be a rather discreet and considerate man. Thank you so much, Van.
I'm just doing what any decent guy should. But if it makes a pretty woman like you happy, I ain't gonna complain.
I was talking about our errand running just now.
Where are you? I'll take your word for it.
Mommy Van, what are you doing? Come on! We're coming, sweetie. If you still have time before you have to return to work, then let me brew you some coffee. On the house.
Never gonna say no to that. No.
That was fun.
Cute.
Let's play again, Van.
Office Mood Maker. Van's maximum HP increased by 100. That's pretty good. More points for Van.
This feels great.
Alright. Now we can focus on story. So, let's go to Station Street. If I can remember what buttons I need to hit for traveling. Bracer Guild. Hey!
What are you doing here?
Hi.
Arkwright, you made it. I called him over to hash out some important business.
You heard the man? Quit glaring daggers at me.
It's good to see you again. Same to you. Let me guess, you're working again today? And then there's this one. Oh, great. My name is Farida Alfade. I work with Agnes and Van now. I'm still learning the ropes, but I'll take on any job, no matter how dangerous.
Come on, you think I had a choice in this? Besides, plain as day, she ain't your average kid.
Are you a Jaeger by any chance? Yes, I'm from the Warriors of Kruger. Well, until I got kicked out, that is. I see. So you were involved in what happened in Cray?
That's just the topic I was hoping to discuss. Mind filling us in on what went down? Alva's story was full of holes. I'll tell you what I can, but nothing about my clients.
A nightmare. He naturally left out details such as Jesse's. Yeah, it was a curious thing.
That Walter's just full of surprises.
Yeah. Oh, Walter and Zin. You two need to have your fight again.
Well, friend of yours, right? Heard you used to run together with your TIE staff. Your info gathering served you well. We trained under the same master until Walter lost his ways over 10 years ago. But that's enough about me. It's interesting that the Society sent an enforcer after A's people.
Agreed. I could have easily seen them join forces at some point. Though, that seems to be out of the question now.
So for some reason, Ouroboros is after... A? Almada? But why? Why would Ouroboros be against Almada? I agree with Elaine that it would have honestly made more sense for them to work together. And again... something to think about is what Ouroboros is about. We heard from the Grandmaster that their big purpose... We heard before that the big purpose of Ouroboros is mostly for bringing out Septarians and stuff, right? Is it possible that Almada is in some way interfering with that plan? Ouroboros is probably trying to figure out a way to activate the Septarian that exists in Calvard. Is it possible that whatever Almada's doing is interfering with that plan, so they have to be... So now Ouroboros is trying to take them out of the picture? That's the one thing I'm thinking of, because if Almada's doing something that would prevent the Septarian from appearing, then yeah, it would technically work for Ouroboros. Or work against Ouroboros, sorry.
As far as I know, Society's been quiet the last year or so. Guessing you guys are still chasing them? They're always a concern. We can hardly prioritize them over Almada right now.
All that aside, I'm curious how the CCAgers were able to get up and move around.
You brace your belly with seeing things. None of that happened.
Don't try that with me. There were sightings of monsters behaving strangely too. And Alvis isn't our only witness. A police officer on the scene also saw the Iron Shield leader disappear. I'm sorry. That was very insensitive of me.
Well, I'm sure you've got your reasons for keeping quiet. We're up to our ears in work as it is, so it's not like we can help you out with whatever you're dealing with. Maybe it's about time to call in some backup. No?
Racers from the other Calvarian branches, I assume? Actually, no. We're so short-staffed nationwide that branches are already sharing personnel to get by. We've been toying with bringing in someone from another country to help ease the load.
Fortunately, whether they can come or not is still up in the air. So for the time being, I'll just have to dump as much work on you as you can take. Bucko, we got plenty to deal with already, you know.
Don't worry, I'm with you guys now, remember? But please take care of yourself. And Van, from now on, I'll be sending your task straight to your Ziva via old mail. If an emergency happens, I may need to call. Don't ignore me if I do, alright?
Sure thing.
Oops. It's weird, we can actually go inside here proper like now. Call to arms, help needed, attention.
While we can't afford to ignore Ouroboros right now, Almada's our priority. There are other things I wish I could look into, but I'm really busy too. I'm counting on you guys too. Don't disappoint.
I have a rough idea of what's going on, but it's still not fully adding up. We need to be careful when dealing with Almada. Still, I can't afford to rest on my laurels. I'll take advantage of Alvis and Regina filling in for me on that trip to look into things further. I'd appreciate if you guys kept your heads low in the meantime. And Van, let us know if something comes up.
Yeah.
Alright. Now we can head to the Sadon district. Let's go.
Okay, we've wrapped up our work here. Suppose it's time to get a handle on CID's job.
You'll no longer be able to move freely around town. Ride the subway.
I should have saved, is what I should have done. Oh well, it'll be fine, I'm sure. The Sadon district. So that's what this district is. This is the Sadon district. Our target's in the waterways underneath here.
Whoa, the area is so different from the other districts. It's very businessy. Well, a lot of government bodies and big companies work out here. There's a large police station over there that no doubt contributes too. The hotel over there to our left is really famous and regularly hosts important visitors from abroad. How interesting. You sure know a lot about this area, Agnes. Well, I do live here. I'd say it's natural to know a lot about the city you live in. So where are we supposed to enter the underground waterway?
The entrance should be under that bridge over there. It's past 3, so it's getting late. But we weren't exactly planning to look at around this area. So let's just head straight over. There we go. Here we are.
This does look like the spot. Is there busting a door down since it's locked?
No. No. Put that away. We've been given the code to open it. I think I input it here.
Bingo.
Okay, come on. Alrighty. The waterways. Is this not the same song that was in Cold Seal?
What a gloomy passageway. I had to guess it must be 20 to 30 years old.
Yeah, doesn't look like many folks come through here. Meaning, we may run into some real nasty monsters.
We should really be careful then. I'm feeling pumped up already. Me too. Wait, what? Nothing makes a warrior feel more alive than a tough battle.
Think I get what you mean. Skip out on practice and you'll get rusty in no time.
I see.
Same goes for dancers, performers, and the like. Slack off for too long and you'll be off your game when you need it the most. Your heart and body just won't be in it.
I suppose that makes sense.
Also, make sure you pace yourselves in here. Gotta save some strength for the big one we're after.
Raring to go.
Do you even hear a word I just said?
Nope. What are words?
You're helpless.
That is the spot.
Let's get to work.
Don't forget about your charge attack.
Gotcha.
Get it.
Use a sharp to get the upper hand.
Nice. That went great.
You kick butt, man.
We're still not getting a whole lot of step with all things considered, I feel.
Give me combat. Show him what you're really capable of.
Got him.
This'll hurt.
Use a sharp to get the upper hand.
Done.
Perfect chance. Keep it up.
Energy activating skill.
Have some more.
Yes.
Going all in.
Time to go all out. I'm right. Here goes. Here's some extra. Then.
Coins.
Fast.
Shoot him.
Ooh, a treasure chest. Did it.
Level up. Force emblem. Nice. Get all this. We got achievement. 100 ambushes landed. Zodiac sign for 150 preemptive shard attacks. It's these guys.
Let's go, go, go. Fired up. Unleashing shark spread.
She's just a giant ball of energy, ain't she?
Yes, she is.
And a very dependable ball of energy at that.
I didn't say she wasn't.
Time to go activating skill.
She's a very funny ball of energy.
Activating skill.
Have some more.
Yes. Time to go activating drive.
All you on your
Say Nero.
A chance.
Use a shine on your own. Here's some extra.
Hit him fast, Fairy.
A boost activating skill.
Barry.
Have some more.
Praise Arusha and the flames. You did wonderful, Fairy. Come on. Don't forget about your charge attack. There.
Gotcha.
See ya.
Shark spread.
This'll hurt.
Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand. Full boost. Keep it up. All out.
Go for it.
Hit him fast, Fairy. You got this.
Here I go.
Eat it. You missed.
Activating skill.
Sucker.
We're all good.
I can live with this.
Nice job.
Big one.
Enemy looks strong.
Gotcha.
Got it.
This'll hurt.
Time to go. Certain arts will work as
I'll dice you up.
Perfect chance.
Mother Bilgasso.
Keep it up. It's working.
Going all in.
You best use this, yeah. Flare Squall!
Time to go. Activating drive. Flames. We're down.
Here goes. This'll hurt.
Full boost. Go all out. Activating skill.
Go.
A chance. Activating drive. Do your worst. Flames.
Here
Good.
goes.
Full boost. Go all out.
This'll hurt. Nice. That went great.
You're a true
I was gonna say I can break that.
Looks like a chest.
EV charge 2.
Let's get to work.
Don't forget about your charge attack.
See ya.
This'll hurt.
I can just.
Here's some extra.
Nice. That was great.
All more separate.
What, Van? We can wing ambush.
This'll
Use a
hurt.
charge boost to get the upper hand. Full boost. It's getting it on.
Shoot him.
Activating skill.
All you Agnes.
All good.
I can live with this.
Nice job, Agnes.
Watch out for ranged attacks.
Holy.
Engagement.
What are you?
Brace yourself. Don't forget about your charge attack.
Got him.
Full boost. Go all out.
This'll hurt.
Time to go all out.
This'll hurt.
Keep it up. It's working. Attack their weakness with an arrow.
Got it.
Perfect chance. Keep it up. This'll work.
Hit him fast, Bear.
Heat edge.
Going all in.
Certain arts will be more effective. Initializing drive.
All you Agnes.
Spark edge.
A chance.
Full boost. Go all out.
This'll hurt.
Aerial burst.
Nice. That went great.
You're a true professional there.
More items.
Watch out for ranged attacks.
Looks like the gang's all here.
Beginning engagement. Brace yourself.
Yeah.
Look out.
We got a lot going on here.
Full boost. Go all
Got a
out.
whole slew of them.
Go all out. Attack their weakness.
Time
Activating
for the
skill.
main event.
Go.
Boost gauge. Limiter unlocked.
Hit him fast, Barry.
This'll hurt.
Going all in.
Keep it up. It's working.
Activating
count.
skill.
Time to go all out.
Going all in. All you
Great,
Agnes.
great recital.
Bring it on.
Full boost. Give them your all. There we go.
Whew.
That's how it goes.
Level up. Celestial Bomb. Seventh Mass. More money. Money, 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 money.
Getting combat.
Gotcha.
Launching ambush.
Gotcha.
This'll hurt. Nice. That went great.
This could get tricky with so many. Show them what you're really capable of.
Take the stun.
Got it.
Look out. Full boost. Go all out.
This'll hurt.
Time to go all out.
Brace yourself.
Vandalize.
Vandalize. Raid.
Boost gauge. Limiter unlocked.
All good. Level up for Fairy.
Watch it. That one's big.
Let's do battle. Proceed with caution. Don't forget about your charge attack.
Come on.
Full boost. Go all out.
This'll hurt.
Keep it up. It's working. Time to go all out.
Brace yourself.
Push it.
Vandalize. Raid.
Use the chant limiter unlocked.
Pull out all the stops.
Blades protect.
Certain arts will be more effective.
Pull out all the stops.
Initializing drive.
There.
Hit him fast, Barry.
Flare.
Perfect chance.
Going all in.
Keep it
Hit him
up.
fast,
There,
Barry.
Shit.
You'll pay for that.
Full boost. Go attack their weakness with an art. Blades protect us.
This'll hurt.
Good luck.
This'll hurt.
Give them your all.
I'll dice you
Give
up.
them your all. A chance.
Boost level maximum strength.
Blades protect us.
Pull out all the stops.
We haven't actually seen what her S-Craft looks like anyway, so now we get a chance. Brilliant Halo.
Circle of light.
Here.
Give unto us the breath of life.
Ah,
Boost gauge limit
beautiful.
increased. Activating skill.
Like hell you are.
Killed him.
Bring it on.
There we go. I did it.
Level up. S-Craft's popped. Rusalka. I'm hearing a lot of new names
That
here.
looks like a nice chest.
Take this. Watch out. That one's big.
Begin engagement. Brace
I hit the
yourself.
wrong button.
Your son, take this. This'll hurt.
Activating a switch.
I'll dice you up. Hit him fast, Barry.
Activating
Here with
skill.
me.
Have some more.
A chance.
Right.
All you on yet.
A chance. Time to go all out.
Boost level maximum strength. Activating skill.
Hammer.
Chance. This'll hurt.
Go all out. Activating skill.
Take that. Hit
Bro,
him
really?
fast, Barry.
This'll hurt.
You got
I
this.
promise.
Hey, that one felt pretty good. You did wonderful, Fairy.
Let's go over here. Citrine ring. Okay. Shield an extra line only. Grants ATS small when HP is low. Give me a second to look at some real quick.
Well,
Sorry, I'm just looking at stuff.
well.
Give me a second. Alright, sorry about that. Doo-doo-doo-doo.
The mechanisms here are ancient. I'm surprised they're still up and running.
Whoever created them probably kept the design simple so they'd last a long time. Makes sense to me.
Alright.
Bet we
We
can
got a
rest
safe
there.
spot here. Now, here's the... Yeah, we do get new upgrades for things here. That increases our damage quite a bit.
All right. Let's see. I think I might go ahead and end it here for today, because I might do a little bit of farming, plus it's starting to get badgered if I don't do it now. Sorry. Personal troubles, let's go with that. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you all later. Peace.